Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Let me check. I got somebody talk there.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Look at Owen.
Hello.
Oh my god. Is that a crow mask?
The fuck?
Is that your?
Oh my god!
There we-
I didn't know what that was
I
for a
missed
second.
it.
Put it back on, Owen.
Sorry for those podcast listeners.
He's
who
the
won't-
crow
man.
Here we go. Yeah, for the podcast listeners, Quinn is currently putting on. Yeah, there we go. It's a crow
Oh
mask
wow.
or a pigeon mask.
Yes, look a bit more
Oh my
pigeony. Yeah, have a look at it.
It's an emo
Oh my
pigeon.
God.
Pigeon.
Imagine
Quinn
that
actually stands
coming
for dog.
to imagine
Yeah,
that coming
Nui-
to Serbian death. Like time eyes looking at you.
New emote? Question mark?
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's definitely a pigeon head move.
yeah. Yeah, side to side. Okay, welcome on in everybody to a nice, quiet, chill, grim horror campaign Wednesday.
The grim.
I am your host, Big Daddy Money Dick, and these are my players.
Oh, it was
Little
DM Raw
Willy.
Dog, no?
Little Willy. No, I'm joking. They've all got big dick energy. Oh, hello everybody. Hello Clock,
We need
Shanks.
Bud Moore.
Did you want what? Short Master. What was it? Sorry.
We need Bud Moore. That's how you
Gwynedd
say
Bud
big
Moore.
dick energy. Gwynedd Bud Moore. Big dick.
Oh my god.
Or just.
Oh my god.
For
Oh
those
my
podcast
God.
listeners, Daryl is
You need-
now flicking between Hoey's live stream and the picture we used last week, which is him with a goofy face, and he's still doing the face.
We need to do the Kill Bill soundtrack.
We can do that. We might edit that little bit into a follow, like the follow thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Green. Oh.
A few things. I blew my voice last night at band practice, so if my voices are a bit off, I'm very sorry.
Hey.
B, thank you
Aw.
for the sub, you fucking legend. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Sprog, baby.
What was it? What was it, Dev?
Sprog, baby.
Sprog, baby. It's more
So
about
10 months, 10 months.
Sprog. Oh fuck! 10 months. Is that what Sprog baby is?
Oh no, it's, you have a baby after 9 months, Daryl. It's a month old. It's a Sprog.
Well, technically, it's 10 months, though, isn't it?
Wait, what?
Isn't there like a? No, I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm the DM. I'm supposed to be the most intelligent person here. I'm moving on. So
10-month pregnancy. My god, Daryl.
I thought there was like a technicality there. It was over 9 months. Nah, because it doesn't count when you can't see it. Well, okay, there you go. So last week the players, it was quite a heavy RP session. There was no combat. They went back to the Pig and Barrel Inn where they met Cassandra. The session previous to that, they went into the Cogger Khan and destroyed Batimo's smuggling operation. The start of the last session, I should say, they came out and they dealt with Batimo and he had all his men around him, trying to be a little hard lad, and he threatened them and said that he would kill them.
Losers.
Ever wasn't here for that, but he did listen back. And he am I right in saying everything I said stays verbatim?
Yeah. No. You
There
made
we
all
go.
the right decision. I think I would.
Thanks. I'll keep that call then. Sure, bro.
All I did was call everybody a loser.
Cheers.
So Batimo
yeah,
came
now
out, warned. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no! Well, I have to combine a German accent with my Eber accent to kind of get close to what you did.
You'll get it. Man. You'll get it. Don't worry about it. Don't be such a loser. So
Down.
exactly, yeah. Super deep irony. They didn't fight Batimo. Thank fuck for that, because I can tell you now that would have been a TPK. They decided to listen to Batimo's offer and then leave. Batimo gave them 24 hours and he was going to come back for his answer. They did tell Batimo that the Second Consort sent them. He wanted them to kill somebody for him. And he would come back for his answer. That was basically their way of paying back the debt for the smugglers operation. Then they went to the Pig and Barley and they met Cassandra. Cassandra is a friend of the Second Consort. They learned the Second Consort's Shadowmancer name is Deathbringer, and they got to know her a little bit. Then Yasuo wanted to stay up and party. Senga and I believe Quinn were having none of it. Brought her up to bed. Everybody went to sleep. Quinn had his final dream in terms of joining Hethrex, the son of Horthak, the Angel of Death. Quinn swore allegiance wholeheartedly to him. Now Quinn is fully belongs to the Angel of Death. Then
the Kingdom of the Dead, infamous Butcher, Angel of Death.
Slayer. So then the Stekel consort came. He wanted to know why they didn't take Patimo's deal immediately. He was quite suspicious of them. And then he said he needed them to do so. He needed them to do one more thing for him. He needed them to go to the Visir Hotel and bring in alive or kill a rogue Shadowmancer. When they decided to do it, and when they went there, they were shown there was a projector in the middle, shot loads of images onto the screen, and he explained the history of Visentria and the Shadowmancers, and explained specifically that there was a civil war within it 2 years ago that's basically destroyed the order. And he asked them to leave. They didn't leave. They wanted to go meet this guy. So they went in and met his name was Plague Arrow. That's his Shadowmancer name. And they decided to hear him out. When they decided not only to not kill Plague Arrow and not take him in, they basically said they were going to work against the Seklo Consort, because in those clips they revealed horrible crimes against humanity that the Seklo Consort had committed. They found out then, because the Seklo Consort came out and found out that it was the old Seklo Consort, and that Plague Arrow and Deathbringer were part of the rebellion to overthrow the last Seklo Consort, and then Deathbringer took on the title. All the Seklo Consort does is, well, we'll get to that. It ended then with the Seklo Consort expressing to them that he wants them to join the Shadowmancers, that he's never seen power like what they have. They've passed his tests. They didn't take Patimo's deal. They didn't walk away when they were shown the horrors of the past, of the previous regime, of the way of Visentria is, and they clearly have some form of morality. So he told them what they had to do. They had to think of a pseudonym, a new name. They had to think of something that represented them. They needed a black coin, which he gave them one. They needed a phrase. Does anyone remember the phrase?
Yeah, I typed it down.
Knock knock, who's there? The new superheroes of Essential.
Knock knock, who's there? Banana.
Of what I was matters no more. In shadows and vigilance, I prepare for war.
Excellent. So then they also, yes, so that was they were given and then the location of where they had to say it, which was the Well of Umbra in the Heshtentag district.
Umbra.
They were to go there and do that, and they were also then on the way out given a potion that would help them forget ever meeting the Shadowmancers if they decided to back out. However, it was made very clear to them that there was a price to become a Shadowmancer, and he didn't know if they were going to be willing to pay it or not, but they almost made that decision themselves. Then they left, and on the way out the door, the Shadowmancer, Seklo Consort warned them that if they don't join the Shadowmancers and they don't drink the potion, then him and Plague Arrow will come back and kill them.
Like
This
they'd
is-
be able to.
Yeah, they've only been in Visentria like 1 night, 2 nights. It's basically 2 nights in Visentria, and all this is going down. It is important to know. The Seklo Consort did also point out that the reason he gave them the mission in the first place is because he had a dream that he believes was sent to him by Mornest of 5 heroes coming from a flash of light. It matched kind of roughly the story that they gave on the way in. So then they left, and they set out on the road to basically go to the Well of Umbra and hear the price the Shadowmancers demand. So, if I remember correctly, it's early in the day. It is early in the day, yeah.
No, because he woke us up at 3 and then we made our way over here. 3 in the
Yeah, so it's
afternoon.
daytime then. It's normal daytime. So I'm going to say it's... you guys decided to walk there, if I remember correctly.
We walked there and we're walking to the well.
Okay. So... Let's get our trusty travel guide for Vicentria that I spent 3 hours making.
That I will never open.
Oh shit!
I hate you. Oh, what's on again?
Why are you so mad, Daryl? It's not a real city, like.
Don't ever say that to me again, Paul.
No.
It's more real than anything you ever made.
Have you ever seen the Never-Ending Story? Anything that you imagine comes true.
There you go.
Oh, I hate that
Jesus
movie.
Christ.
It had an ending. It lied to me.
Okay.
It ended. Why did it end?
The end.
No, you told me this was a never-ending story.
I want my fucking money back.
I was meant to be in this film studio for 500.
It's going to take 2.5 hours to walk to the Fountain of Umbra.
Oh, righty.
So you guys walk. He's walked through basically Vicentria as it gets dark. It begins to rain as you walk your way through. The people of that day are ending their long fucking hours. Some of these people have been working since... I don't even know. Oh, Travis, thank you for the sub, man, you legend. Thank you very much. They've been walking through Vicentria for 12 hours shifts. It's the 12 to 14 hours is the standard shift in Vicentria. And they are coming from the factories, the refineries. You know, there's a lot of tinned foods in Vicentria. That's mostly what people eat. And it is a very... The populace as you walk through does look very downtrodden. You make your way through the Heshentide district and eventually you come to... You come to the Well of Umbra. You know the Well of Umbra when you see it, guys.
Is it hidden or is it out in the middle of the city?
It's out in the middle of the city, like.
Oh.
It's like in the center of. It's almost in the center. It's on the map. It's almost dead in the center of the Heshentide district, and it's in like a massive opening.
Do we have a map? I don't know.
Wasn't Senga given a map?
I got a map, yeah.
No, like I thought we have it like a map to look at or something. The way you said it there, it's on the map, man. I was like, what?
Yeah. You still have a map to look at. Here, I'll link it to you again. I'm actually gonna put it I'm actually gonna put it in the Twitch, so you guys can all see it as well if you want. There it is. It's in the Twitch chat. I'll pop in the Discord too. But that's a travel map of Vicentria essentially. It's just for travel. It's not for image.
It's also interactive, guys.
It's kind of interactive, just a little bit.
There's spoilers in here?
So, as you guys are walking along towards the Well of Umbra, what the fuck is this music?
Do you not want it?
I love it.
No.
Is it like a little, like, you know,
We're on
I
a
can
journey,
imagine,
no?
yeah,
Big
like
walking
little,
music.
Yeah, little Humpty Dumpty music.
Get this off our streamlets!
Punk music, the Shadow Empire dystopian orchestral instrumental.
There's nothing dystopian, kestrel, instrumental, grim, dark, anything about that. That sounds like Humpty Dumpty's putting together a Lego puzzle.
It picks up.
In the podcast, the music may be
Wait
different
for
because I
the
may have
drop.
edited it.
No, the song has to stay in the podcast so they can be like they have to witness it.
I want
They're
to see
immersion.
where it goes.
They're immersion.
Yeah.
I am
Let's hear.
I feel like I'm in Final Fantasy 8. It's great.
Illusions are ruined.
Never mind. I've skipped it. I found something that was grungier,
Nice.
spookier.
Excellent.
How dare we have a good time?
As you're walking through, you guys see the Well of Umbra ahead of you. I'm going to describe what that looks like in a minute because you are actually stopped by someone on the streets. You see before you a man with long golden blonde hair coming down around his shoulders. He wears a long aristocratic style overcoat that goes down over his knees and then up over his shoulders. He has a very thick red collar coming out with a nice fine kind of I don't know what you'd call that fluffy part of his shirt going down the middle. a collar, but like it comes with kind of like a cravat or something.
Oh, an ascot, is it?
An ascot,
Yeah.
perhaps, yes. And he puts on his top. He has a top hat on. He's got
With
a
a
cigar
feather?
in one mouth. Yeah. And in his other hand, what you would stereotypically imagine a cane be in, he actually has a notepad sort of thing. What you call those again? A pad with paper on it, and then there's a pen on it too. And he kind of goes, Excuse me, would you all be willing to take a survey for Visentria?
I grab Lassio straight away because I can see her mouth opening like flies about to go. And I can't just like
Get away
go away.
from you, loser.
I would
Straight
like
away.
to do the survey.
We've
I'll
only
touch
been here a few days. We don't know anything. Fuck off.
her.
Come now, I would really appreciate a newcomer's opinion. It
I
helps
look
us
at
make
Altash.
Visentria a better place.
I look at Altash and I say, as he says that, I was exactly about to say it'll help make Visentria a better place, Altash. They
Oh,
need
no.
visitors' opinions.
I just look at your man and I just go.
How do you know
I just-
we're new?
I just look at your man and I go 2 minutes.
Because Ever just said we're new in the city, we don't want to fuck you, fuck off. That's how we do. Because he just said to me, in a rather uncouth use of language, may I add, that he didn't know you were new to the city, and I do believe, with my fantastical observation skills, I deducted that it was true.
So don't give him any money, and you have 2 minutes.
Please, I don't want any of your money, just your wisdom. And you look like the wisest. Let me start with you, sir. May I say you have fabulous scales.
Can I do a good look over of him, see what he's got on him, if he's maybe got any concealed weapons or anything?
He does have down by his side a rapier and a pistol on the same hip, which is an amateur mistake. So saying that you would deduct quickly that he's not probably a very efficient in combat. That's probably more for intimidation than anything like that, because it's useless to have them on the same hip.
Yeah.
He also has a pocket watch hanging out of his front pocket. This guy basically looks like he's like robbery bait. Like if he goes in on the alleyways, they'll probably go for him. But he does wear an official Vicentrian badge, which basically is just like 7. The Vicentrian symbol is 7 spires essentially, to represent the 7 cities, and so that does make him official. So, would you, my good scaly good friend, would you be interested in going first? I promise you I'll make you look good in the evaluation.
No, yes, I'll go first.
Oh, the simple one. Okay. Okay. Would you
Excuse me?
care? What?
Did you just say?
I didn't say anything, sir.
I'm pretty sure you said something under your amount.
Oh no, not at all. No, I've got a bit of a habit where I sing jaunty tunes under my lip.
That's good, because I wouldn't want something to happen to you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want something to happen to you. I work directly for Grand Overseer Zan. If anything would have happened to me, somebody might find themselves in Blackgate.
But who would tell them?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Well, you see those gentlemen over there?
Who?
He points over, and there's a couple of Ascendrian guards. Who do you think pays them?
So
Now-
that's what? 3 of them. Okay.
No, there's
You
more than
keep
3.
it
There's about
friendly.
5 of them.
We can keep this friendly, guys. Come on, it's just a survey. Perspective.
I've decided I don't want your survey now. I'm pretty sure Grand Overseer Zan has better people's surveys to be reading. Miss you! Yes, you with the pretty eyes. And the beautiful hair, may I add. What product do you use?
That at me?
Yeah. Do you use Ranchi's Randy Pony Mix? Is that what it is? Or
No.
perhaps... Oh no, I know what it is. You use golden syrup straight from the bee's nest, is it not?
No, and she flicks her hair and she's like, I just use spring water. And she walks off.
She walks off, she doesn't take the survey.
No, but she definitely like shakes her hair.
So just to clarify, she
All
doesn't take
that
the...
for
She goes
nothing.
spring water and she walks off and doesn't take the survey.
Well, do you know what? She'll do like a small semicircle, like she's going to walk off, but really it's just get a full glimpse of her hair. So she circles around.
And Altash, he just kind of he looks at you. Just see if you want to say anything.
Yeah, so keep on track, will you?
Asked. He asked.
Okay, so he takes his fountain pen out and goes. When you first of all, what's your name?
Iaso.
Yeah. So how do you spell that? Is that with a silent I?
Yes.
Why?
IASO. No, I. IASO.
I-A-S-O. Okay, and what's your second name? What's your
Damaris.
family name? Damaris. Excellent. Okay. And tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your Vicentrian experience so far?
1.
Well, maybe 1's a bit harsh, don't you think? Perhaps we'll just go with a 7.
No, there was a lot of poor people, a lot of sick people.
Of course there's a lot of poor people. I mean, there's always going to be poor people no matter where you go. Show me a place where there's no poor people and I'll show you a place where there is no gods. No!
It's a 1 from me. A very strong 1.
I'm going to put you down for a 6.5.
No, a 1. A 1.
When you think of freshwater shrimp, do you think of A, delicious, B, Betwin shrimpery, or C, Grand Overseer Zan?
I don't know what freshwater shrimp is, but I'm going to pretend like I do and say 1.
Dear God, have you never had freshwater shrimp?
I don't say that. I just like 1. Yeah.
So
only
that
shrimp
would
I
be
see
deliciousness.
Yes, deliciousness there.
Trick question.
Truly
Everyone thinks of Grand Overseer Zan. You see, he clearly clicks 3. Now, here's a tough one, okay? How would you compare Vicentria from to the other cities that you've seen in the world? Oh, and if you haven't seen any, just say the best.
It's like a little bit better, but like not great.
Better. Okay. Would you say fantastically better in every possible way? Better than the cesspools that the rest of the world would dare to live in?
No, I'd say actually it's a bit sexier in some places. So.
Bit sexier in some places. Okay. And finally,
is that you?
Why will you be voting for Grandmaster Zan in the Hottest Man of the Year award?
I don't know who that is.
Darling.
Are we even allowed to vote?
Yeah, we're not citizens.
Oh, beg your pardon, you're not citizens. I'm so sorry for wasting my time on plebs like you. Have a good day now. He literally takes the... God, what is it with you, man? How could you not have seen that? Oh, I don't know. He walks over to his guards friends.
At least we helped.
Are they actually his friends, or do they look like they're annoyed by his presence?
They look like they're fed up of being around them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They laugh at his jokes when he turns his back. They're like, fucking hell, lads.
Can we press on, please?
So I think it's just gonna keep walking on.
Okay. So, you guys arrive at the Well of Umbra, okay? And at this time, Vicentria, what did I say? So it was 3 years left. Then you joined there. So I would say it's probably coming close to 9 o'clock at night now, so it's quite dark out. The city is beginning to kind of enter its nighttime ritual of the decent, honest people going indoors and those looking for opportunity come out. But this area is well lit with Vicentrian lamps. Sorry, not Vicentrian lamps, Xantanium lamps. All around, basically, you can see that there's just massively long poles, and on the top of them, they've just got like tons of Xantanium run through it just to bathe the whole area in a green, eerie light that actually manages to block, because the fog and the sun and the smog is so thick in Vicentria, it actually blocks out all stars and the entire night sky. But you can see like there's 2 pillars coming, 2 kind of decorative pillars coming up on both sides of the Well of Umbra. The only thing that does strike with the Well of Umbra is it's in quite a bad state of disrepair. It looks like none of the sculptures are really legible of what they once were, because they're all basically broken and stuff like that. Nobody's bothered to repair the sculptures of it. A lot of architecture in Vicentria is like that. Heshtentide people would be a lot more proud of their Gothic style of sculptures, but even here you can see the creeping in of underfunding in government sources to to keep this stuff up to par. What looks like it's like a massively large basin, and up behind it is like what it basically is an old like you've seen it, Angus, it's a massive sculpture of what Felhest used to look like. It's like a miniaturized version of Felhest, but once again, it's in a very bad state, disappearing. Most of the spires of the noble towers are broken. You can see the famed Von Mortier tower is broken in half, but yet the Delacourse tower still stands. You can see the Temple of Horthak that was knocked down, that was converted into Marilla and Dimitri's palace when they moved officially into Felhest. And the water in front of it, you can see like is almost black-like in its ichor. You do kind of see there is something strange about this well. People avoid it. Nobody sits beside it. Nobody comes near it. It does give off an eerie, almost violating feel on your emotions. There's a dark kind of niggling energy that pokes at your subconscious that just makes you want to get away from this well, as if it's cursed or it's alive and it's watching you.
Y'all gonna go together or one at a time?
Can I just do a look around to see if anything was watching us?
Yeah, no. Roll me a perception check.
No.
No.
I was like, okay, I guess I don't look.
No.
That's not what I meant.
Oh,
That's not what I meant. Yeah, no one's watching you. Except maybe the well.
just see two eyes pop out.
How you love? Should be euro for the hostel.
Do you ever see It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I swear there's someone behind that picture. You know when Dennis is watching them eat the dinner?
Yeah. That's so funny.
I'm just gonna walk around the well just to have a look around.
It's a big fucking well, man. Like the Felhestian sculpture is about 15 feet tall. And I'd say to walk around the entire well is a circumference of something like 20 meters, maybe more.
Oh.
I have big legs. So I'll take a long slide.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is it'll take you about 15 seconds to walk around it.
How many coins do we have?
One.
I guess we all go together then.
I don't like this.
Daryl, could I roll religion to see if there's any kind of way this feeling is associated with any particular god?
No.
No?
There'll be no way for you to know that. You don't know anything about religion.
Yeah. I do have a +4 to it though.
Oh, and I can tell you, I had that as Zendaya. It's useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, religion is handy if you want to remember call something about a well-known religion.
It gave
Yeah.
me no exorcism advantages.
You knew how to do them, Jenny.
Yeah, can I roll an investigation on this area?
On the
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, 15. Do I see anything in particular?
When you
Just
look
kind
into
of
the well,
investigate.
when you look into the well, as you're looking at all the various coins that have been thrown in, not many to be fair, and they're all pennies. It's almost as if when you look left to look at a coin, it's almost as if your reflection doesn't move with you. It just stands there looking at you for a split second, and then it does what you want.
That's awful.
That's cool.
So tempted to touch it. Oh no, that's a bad idea. No, I'm not going to.
No, that's like Frodo in the swamp.
I guess I'm gonna put on this crown of madness, Daryl.
Where
But Daryl,
did you get
Daryl, I
that?
drink from the well. Oh, I drink.
Oh God!
It's a mimic. Nah.
You know what you get if you drink from the well? Dysentery. No spells, no curses, dysentery. Who has the coin?
You think you
Senga, I
yeah,
think.
you gave it to me.
Yeah, I think Senga has it.
Throw it in, Senga. We'll see what happens.
And so,
Sure.
I'm gonna like do that thing where I flick it up in my hand and then catch it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Sure,
just
what's
gonna
the
look
worst
at
that
it.
can happen?
What is the coin? Like, what is on it?
It is an obsidian black coin with no symbols on it.
Just a disc.
It's literally a black disc, yeah.
I'm
It's
just
like a
gonna look
token
around
for
to
a Tesco trolley.
it. Yeah. I'm just gonna
check the
look
wheels.
at everyone. I'm just gonna look at everyone and be like, "Are you just wanting to do this?"
Well, we're what walking here, so.
Yeah, like it'd be
do we
pretty
have a
shit if we.
choice?
What was that ever?
Do we have a choice?
Of course.
Yeah, we can drink the potions and forget about this whole thing.
Oh, I forgot about the forgetting potions.
So it's,
That'd be a bit shit, though, wouldn't it?
either you throw it in or we forget.
Everybody's for yes.
I kind of want to get powerful, so yes.
Quinn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I flick it into the fountain, and as it
I catch it. I mean, yeah. I'm with you.
Hey, roll a constitution to
My
see how
coin.
well you swallow the coin.
as,
Oh, natural one, you choked.
as it plops into the water of the well, of what I was matters no more. In shadows and vigilance, I prepare for war.
So when you drop it into the water, it sinks to the bottom. And when you say that, you just see Senga falls into the ground, disappears.
I repeat what Senga says.
Say it, Dev.
I don't know what it is. I repeat what Senga says. Something about war, something no more. But
I'll copy and paste it into general.
Daryl,
David,
yeah, so
David doesn't know it, but Altash would have 100% know what's going on.
Well, David should know it too.
Of what I was matters no more. In visions, shadows and visions, I prepare for war.
Dave, do it in your character voice, please.
Yeah, Dev, please.
You're ruining my immersions.
That's I say.
Immersions.
Okay, just yell that falls to the floor. Anybody else want to say?
Daryl, how detrimental is it if Yasuo throws a few likes in?
What?
Throws a few. I don't know. That's up to you to figure out.
Okay. It's probably what you would do.
Dave's been taken.
No, I'm still there and just eating.
Okay, so Yasuo's gonna be like,
Ooh.
of what I was like matters no more. In shadow and vigilance, I prepare for war.
Okay. You just
That
see.
sounds weird coming from her.
It was so unnatural.
You just see Yasuo falls, but like her head gets stuck, and, and then she falls through. Yeah. So Yasuo, Senga, and Altash are gone.
Oh, this is my turn. What I was matters
Anxious.
no more. In shadows and vigilance, I prepare for war. Cool.
Just you, Quinn.
Of what I was matters no more. In shadows and vigilance, I prepare for war.
It took me a second to realize that was the skull. I was like, what?
Just for the podcast.
Why does he have his knee in the camera?
Quinn held an actual human skull when he said that. Quinn, you fall in, right? Senga, you fall first, and you are just in this room. It's old. Like the floorboards feel as if they're too weak to hold you. The walls are like have wallpaper that is peeling off from old, because it's so old, mixed with the humidity of fucking being under essentially like a fountain. It's very damp down here, is what I'm saying. Like water drips from the ceiling. But ahead, what you see is a statue of a woman. Now she's standing there, and she's made of kind of like a dark kind of blue marble. And behind her is this big, it's like a stained glass window, but it moves like this. It's almost mechanical in the way it moves. And it's just like all blue. It's got big blue swirl, almost like a galaxy, with right at its center a pure white orb that blends into the rest of it. Behind her is a table filled with candles. Everywhere else is bad, but in front of her is on the ground. There's light shining from nowhere right in front of her, as if that's where you're supposed to go. Right after Altash falls down, one by one, as you said it, they all come up behind you, Senga.
Okay. Gonna make sure everybody's here, and then I'm going to just start walking towards this statue.
Yeah, draw me bolt weapons.
Have we lost your camera on purpose, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm stuffing my face with filth.
Oh no! I wanted to make sure that it was intentional.
Oh yeah, I said yeah. Did I not say it? I said sorry.
No, it's no problem.
Is that glass? Does it look mechanical, or is it is magically moving around?
It's roll me an investigation check ever,
There's like,
Oh, no.
ooh.
or
You did
an arcane check. Actually, do an arcane check.
You did hear
Oh.
that I said I draw bolt my weapons, yeah?
Okay, cool. Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20 on the arcane. We'll take that.
Oh, nice.
We'll take those.
Wow. So no, there's nothing mechanical about that. It's completely magical. It just looks mechanical.
Okay.
It's powered by magic, raw magic. In fact,
This doesn't
you did so well, man. That's some sort of interdimensional magic right there. That's some sort of magic you've never seen.
It's not technology. I don't care. Anybody wants some
It's shit.
intergalactic magic?
Excuse me. What you mean, Ember?
That's all magic. It's nothing mechanical. Doesn't interest me.
It looks but it looks mechanical.
But it's not. It's some kind of magic. I don't know how it's magic, but it's magic.
Interesting.
Daryl, the statue of the woman.
Well,
Does that look in any way familiar?
No,
Does it look like any historical figures, right?
It actually doesn't, but you see something slightly different, Quinn. There is a crow sitting on the left, perched on a little kind of like a piece of floorboard that is kind of skewered upwards. And the crow is sitting there looking at it, and looks at you and then looks at it as if it's signaling you to do it. I have put a picture of it in the Make This Epic Discord general chat of what it looks like.
Do you want to describe it though as well?
Yeah, no, I just did describe it. I just described the whole. That's what I just described. I mean, like the actual thing in front of it.
Sorry.
This is cool.
It speaks out.
Crow as well. What the?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah, not so
Well,
good.
I think only Queen sees the crowd up.
Only
That's
Quinn
so
sees the
cool.
crow. Yeah, only Quinn sees the crow. It does speak to you. It just says, "Welcome to the Forge of Masks, where one can find the tools to power one's destiny, as the shards of Kasarik power this city. To become one with anonymity is to be truly free, and one must escape the past, the haunting hellhound of old memory. Ahead of you lies two paths, one of now and one of what could be. Are you ready to hear my price?"
Yaso's actually going to hold Senga's hand.
Yeah, I'm going to take.
Altash walks straight ahead.
Yep, kill. Offer me your very identity. Give me your old name. Gift me the familiarity of those who remember you. If you accept this trade, I will give you the power to be forgotten. Truly forgotten by the Denzians of your broken past. Of their memory you will be free. Those who have met you in the past will no longer remember you. Those who hold you in high regard and those who despise you will all at once be equal and a lack of knowledge of your very existence. I will also gift you a mask that may be shaped to your will and called with but a thought. Plague Arrow and Deathbringer, the Shadowmancers who sent you, have before made this very deal. For one cannot truly be forgotten in shadow until they are truly forgotten. Be reborn. All you need to do is respond with your new name, as the others did before you. Who will speak first?
So, just so we're clear out of character, if we are giving up our... So I will not be Quinn anymore, I will be my new name. I won't remember the name Quinn.
You will remember the name, Quinn.
No.
Okay.
I believe it's everybody else forgets about us, but we remember ourselves.
Yes.
So
how-
like what happened
past.
to Spider-Man in the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Yes, kind of. Basically, you guys
Spoilers.
remember everything, but everybody else will...
Jess spoils everything. It's great.
It's fine. You guys will remember everything, but everyone else who has ever met you will forget you.
How do you accept you just say the new name?
You walk forward into the light and speak your new name.
Okay. Well, Altash walks into the light.
Well, Tosh, what about your family?
I was just thinking that. Yasuo says that. You have children, I'll touch.
Not anymore. I put my two blades away and I walk into the light. And I go, Visage Blade.
Visage blade. Visage blade, is it? Or visage
Yeah,
blade?
Visage.
Visage blade.
Blade.
And you just kind of see light kind of come. Oh, it just goes down. Goes down, Altash, as you just... Altash, you feel no different. And then the light comes back up. And what essentially happens is, but when the light comes back up to Altash's head, a mask begins to form on his face. What would that mask look like, Altash?
Oh, Jesus. It would completely...
It will be linked to an idea that represents you.
They were completely... The front of it, where his snout is, down to his snout, would be completely obsidian black. We'll see where his jaw is. You will just see mist and shadow. Completely shadow. Falling from it. So there will be this, like, obsidian all the way up to, like, his horns.
Yeah.
And then there will be... And then all the way underneath it, it's like his face is split into two halves. Like, there's two halves of him. And the other half is completely phantom.
Harvey Dent. Can we trust him?
Yeah, do something like that.
It goes through. You can see the spirit, not the spirit. The statue is like its eyes are glowing very bright. You have known many people, Visage Blade. Many, and they will no longer know you. You are free.
Oh, you just bow.
And with a thought, you think about it for a second, and the mask disappears.
Huh?
Who the fuck is that?
No, you guys remember each other.
That's very witty, Ever.
I don't
You
know
guys are
him.
here
Who
together.
is he?
Yeah, when you're here together.
Ember, did you drink the potion?
Is this not alcohol?
Altash, your wife and children, like...
The only family I have, the SO, are right in front of me.
His family can't be sad if they don't remember him.
No, Altash,
Let's be honest, they're probably already dead.
Let's be honest, like Dave, from the 6 months we've known each other, would you have spoken fondly? Oh, yeah. Would you have spoken fondly of your family, or?
He was never he was always with Jules. Never really with his family.
Oh,
If that's my...
Oh, okay.
Ah, the went for bread kind.
I went out for cigarettes and never came back.
I'm just
He-
in the army. I'll be back soon.
Like he was very strict on his family, but he was very playful with Jews.
Okay.
He was like a different person.
That
Okay.
sounds very familiar.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna walk forward next.
Okay.
You can call me the Grimhound.
You see, our eyes light up again as she goes up with you, and you can kind of see that the statue kind of moves a little bit. Just as for a split second, you have won. I cannot erase. You are vengeance, but you are now free of mortals, Quinn. Oh, sorry, Grimhound.
Yeah.
And then the mask.
So the mask that forms across Quinn's face kind of starts here, or in the back of his head. You can still see like part of his hair hanging down afterwards, but it starts to spread out. It's like threads. It looks like it's like black burlap. It dangles down to just around under his. It covers his nose, covers the top part of his face, exposing his chin, so you can still see his chin and his mouth. But where the eye holes are, they're mismatched and they're ripped. And in those sockets is completely black. And down the middle of the mask, it's roughly sewn together.
Wow.
As you turn to walk away, Grimhound, the statue does speak once more to you. Your path is dark and full of death. I hope you have made the right choice.
I don't respond.
Yesa looks at Ever and Senga and goes, "Who's next? Are you both taking it?
Senga's just staring at the ground.
What about you?" But she sees her staring at the ground, not answering. Ever, are you taking it?
I'm a little unsure. My father and brother are still alive.
I suppose we don't have to take it.
Well, it's either that or the potions.
Yeah.
But then you'll forget us.
Oh, I drink the potion. No, wait.
No one can make me go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink all night.
I can do what I want. Carmen.
Let's be honest with ourselves. When are you actually going to find the people that you know? They all think you're dead anyway.
It's true. Ever's gone up, walk up after that, and then Thunder Forge.
The energy kind of comes over you. Thunderforge. You have known few people, but you have made connections stronger than any who I have met. You are free, as are they. And then the light comes up on your mask.
It's gonna be a face mask. It's gonna be plain black. The eyes out to the edges is gonna look like lightning.
Ooh.
But in the crevices you'll see like red lava rather than actual like fireballs.
Oh, cool.
That is awesome.
And then
That's
that's
cool.
would be it.
I look at Senga. Senga.
Senga's
Oh no,
still
sorry.
just
Is he gonna turn away? Sorry.
Evers, you done? Yeah, you're gonna walk back.
Yeah.
I'm done. Yeah, I'll walk away.
Oh yes, sorry. I didn't know if you were gonna say anything. Sorry, Daryl. Sorry, Senga. Go on.
No, Tanga's still just staring at the ground. She's not acknowledging you.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
I call myself the Billy lad.
Oh, you should have. God damn it.
Should have called yourself the cowboy.
So Yasuo looks at Senga and she goes, "Oh, come on, let's do it." And Yasuo's gonna walk up and she's gonna be like, "I'm Twilight Diva." She says it like that.
Oh, it's so good. Yes.
Oh my god.
Twilight Diva.
Shut up, Ever. It's my name.
The statue just goes.
Crit is looking at her with his mouth open, like.
You see the
Everyone's just gonna
magic.
close Quinn's mouth.
The magic goes up and down. And it's just like there are some Twilight Diva.
Oh god.
That you. Hang on, give me a second.
I
Compose myself.
never
Just compose myself for a second.
Just gonna call her TV.
There's grim campaign from these Irish guys. Welcome, the first character, Twilight Diva.
It sounds like a superhero name from The Boys.
It sounds like a Sailor Moon character. And now I want you every time you cast a spell to do a magical girl transformation.
What's killing me is the way she said it. Come on, Sega, let's do it. I'm Twilight Diva. Hey, let me try that again.
Someone get that, please. Someone get that.
Oh,
There are some in your past that you are happy to forget, or that you are happy will forget you. And there are some who will be happier to forget you. Go now, be free, Twilight Diva. As your mask appears on your head,
This is her magical transformation.
In the Japanese schoolgirl outfit, we don't know why.
what does your mask look like?
It was actually quite simple now. It's not going to match the name. It's just going to be like a white piece of cloth, but all diamante and sparkly, like a veil, to cover her whole face.
Oh, it's good.
It's not very dark.
I was expecting something like Lady Gaga would wear, you know, like the fucking.
I was
Wear
expecting,
something like that.
I was expecting like a fucking Twilight Moon kind of thing on her face.
Well, you
Yeah.
see, I was
I was thinking more Star Child from Kiss. You know?
yeah, that would be cool. I was
David
actually
Bowie.
going to go with the moon, but then I was thinking moon face. Like,
Oh, Sailor Moon, definitely.
Big crescent moon.
Oh,
That would be terrifying though. If I saw coming at me,
yeah.
the head was a big moon, I'd be like, no.
Travis.
okay.
Thank you so much for the sub, Shanks. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Too good to us.
Darryl, you have to put each of our names into the Midnight Journey.
Yeah.
I will do that for the crack. I definitely will do that.
Twilight Diva, man.
I will do that.
So
Yeah,
good.
I'll do that. I'll do that when we're on break or something. Right. All right. So, yeah. So you are now free to go back to walk away.
I walk over to the guys who've got through.
So all that's left is Senga. I would say at this point people are probably a bit worried, maybe that Senga might not do it.
Senga's going to be in her typical stationary pose with her arms crossed, but she is going to be staring at the floor. And
I'll walk over to her.
she's going... Okay.
No, I'm just gonna walk over to her. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. What is troubling you, Senga?
My mother.
Senga, your mother already thinks you're dead.
You've never seen her cry before, but you're gonna see one single tear just drop down her face, and she's just going to like go like that, and she's gonna walk past you. Ashen Skulker.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's really cool.
You see the lights come alive, and you just kind of say to the statue, "There are many who would not wish to forget you, Senga. Are you making the right choice?"
He's gonna nod.
A wind kind of blows through as if from nowhere. "Then you are free, Ashen Skulker. Free to be what you want now. You are all free. Nobody outside this room will ever remember you. I have no eyes, but I can sense one of you has your hands risen.
I'm just wondering, and I look at Iaso, and just in case we want the name change, is that possible down the line, or
Are we stuck with these?
just in case?
The name is not for me. It is for you. If you wish to change it, then so be it. Your mask can change too. At will. It will only ever function to hide your face. But there are those who use it as a symbol of terror against those who bring terror and those who deal it. But as I have said, you are all free, and it is done. To call your mask, simply think of it. To join your new family, you must go to where the light guides those away from where the land and darkness together bring danger. Simply speak the words into the light. In dark and dim I leave behind my sin. So welcome me home, my brothers and sisters."
Did we get a description of Senga's mask?
Oh fuck,
no.
we didn't! Senga, I'm so sorry, please! Fuck!
Okay,
Please.
so her mask is, so it'll be like you are looking into a shadow, like you're looking into the darkness, and where every single burn, scar, mark on her faces and her eyes will light up like the embers of a fire,
Cool.
and all you'll see is like just the embers glowing in the darkness.
So, like the Deathbringer,
Awesome.
bro, except for the Deathbringer's, yours is glowing where all your marks are.
All my marks, all my scars, all my burn, and my eyes.
Pretty cool. I'm so sorry, Jess.
No, you're fine.
I
you're
got
fine,
I
you're
got
on a
carried away.
roll.
I got carried away with my dialogue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I think that deserves.
Lore rant.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck. So,
Sorry,
can I ask? Is it like there's no HUD? It's just like shadowy
So
his head.
it's like you're literally looking into a shadow, like into darkness, like a dark
Wow.
room, but just
Cool.
where everything is just burns like embers.
Okay, that's cool as fuck.
Was it you said, Daddle? Sorry, in dark and dim, I welcome my sin.
I've actually put it into the
Perfect.
Villains of a Century chat. It said in darkened,
I
so
got
you have
me.
to go to where the light guides those away from where the land and darkness together bring danger. And you've got to speak in dark and dim. I leave behind my sin, so welcome me home, my brothers and sisters. But it's all in the chat there.
Thank you.
Light guides those away from where the land and darkness together bring danger. Oh, we have no idea about this fucking city. We're never gonna find it.
Yeah. Good
Maybe
night,
we should
guys.
Maybe we should just ask. Sorry, I say to the statue.
It just sits in silence.
Do you think she's gone?
Can we just speak about your name? Yeah, so.
Altash, as you say that, Altash, Senga begins to disappear.
Singer.
Oh, so,
Singer.
So do you, Altash.
Oh, T1 even so.
Oh, not again.
So do you,
I was
Yasso.
just-
So do you, Quinn.
Mr. Eber, I don't feel so
So
good.
do you, Ever.
It's okay, Queen.
Spoilers.
And all of a sudden, you guys are back in Vicentria.
No.
Daryl, can we take a pee break? Or maybe it's just me who has to go. I just lost so much there. I'm
let's
sorry.
take a pee break. Somebody give me a timestamp. We'll take a quick tea break.
110. I'll put in the timestamps.
Thank you. I have actually the time here. Yeah, it is 1:10. Yeah, thank you, bro. We are back. We are back. And just one more round.
Twilight
We
Princess
have
is here.
we have Thunderforge. We have Visage Blade. We have Twilight Diva. We have Grimhound. And we have Ashen Skulker. You guys are standing in the middle of Essentia after having just made this deal with the Forge of Masks.
Are we wearing our masks?
No, but you can think them into reality.
Where I turn to the group and I'm like, maybe we could go somewhere and like intimidate people into telling us where that place is with our
We park
masks.
outside, sorry. In the
Yeah.
main...
The fountain.
Uh,
Or the well, wherever it is.
Senga
Yeah.
is going to walk a little bit of ways just by herself.
Okay.
Just over to the side somewhere. Like, just somewhere to the side.
Okay.
I kind of look at the party and I kind of maybe give her 5.
Yeah. I looked at
And, I think it's a riddle. Yeah, so I think it's a riddle. I don't think it's a place that everyone would know. Seems like it's a riddle.
While they talk, I want to go over to Senga.
Okay.
Like I kind of when you walk over, I kind of grab you by the shoulder. I'm like, Quinn, maybe just give her.
Don't know Senga like I do. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so where's the light? And I just go on. I just start rambling about the yoke.
and I'm like, I don't think it's a riddle. I'm just
No, yes, it is a riddle. What are you talking about?
I'm ever stabbing his own eardrums.
I think you mean Thunderforge.
You're
I'll
alone.
need Diva Forge now.
Yaso's gonna, I love it, Ever. I will.
Oh, please don't. I was joking.
Twilight Diva and Diva Forge, ready for
Oh,
action.
no.
Oh my god, Thunder Diva. Grimhound, we'll call you Quinn. Quinn, you walk over to Senga. And what's Senga doing?
Standing with her arms crossed.
Okay.
Staring at the floor.
How far are we away from the others? Can they overhear our conversation?
No. No, they can't.
I know you're upset, not just because of your mother, but because of what you were trying to do back on Orvanis.
I just feel it was all for nothing. But when you said they think that we're dead, I wouldn't wish that pain on my mother.
Altash probably had a point. They probably already think you're dead.
At least
We were sent
if I
for
do this-
trial. We don't continue.
At least if I do this, I can maybe still help.
Exactly. Now you get to be a mysterious benefactor. And then maybe afterwards you can drink the potion and forget about all of this. And go home.
One day, Quinn.
And I'll be there to help you.
I turn around and look up at Quinn, and then I'm just gonna like, not like full Senga whack, but she's just gonna like pat his arm and just nod and signal to walk back over to the rest of them.
As
I'm here
you're-
for you too, Quinn.
Yeah, so of course it's a riddle. What are you talking about?
It's definitely not a riddle, Altash. It is not a riddle.
I am not having this argument with you. I'm waiting till the others come over and I'm gonna have to.
As Senga and Quinn are walking back, excuse me, would you be interested in filling out a survey for the city of Essentia?
Oh, sure. I'd be more than happy to fill out your survey.
Rilla, may I say?
Oh no.
Yasum's gonna be like, oh.
You have a lovely voice, may I say, sir. That's wrong accent because I'm getting into Quinn. I'm from Britain. Where am I from? I don't even know. That's a great accent, I must say. Tell me, when you think of freshwater shrimp, do you think deliciousness? Do you think Batwin's freshwater shrimp? Or do you think Grand Overseer's son?
I think of you as you're a shrimp.
I think what the hell is a shrimp?
Oh, you know what a shrimp is? Shrimp is absolutely delightful. You wouldn't believe it. It's delicious. They're these little crustaceans that live in the water.
What's a crustacean?
A crustacean. You know, like... Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll just put down old Grand Overseer's on. And for the next question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank Vicentria and all the worlds you've travelled?
Okay.
So, between 1 and 10, sir.
5.
5. That's probably a bit harsh. Perhaps we'll go with a 7, but perhaps an 8.
No, a 5.
We're down for a 6.5. Getting a lot of those today.
It's not my answer, though. Put it down as 5. I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
I just want to bully this guy. 24.
Yeah.
Well, 5, of course. 5, of course.
And
Yeah,
for
5.
my answer about the shrimp right down, does not know what a shrimp is.
Of course, he does that. Perhaps that's probably the stuff I concluded.
I don't believe I gave you my name.
What's the name,
Isn't there
sir?
one more question?
My first name is Yura. Y-U-R-A.
Of course, yes.
Douche. D-U-U-S-H.
Why, I never. In all my years of surveying for this great city, never before have I been so offended. I bid you good day, knave.
But that's my name. That's the name my mother gave me.
You insulting this man's name.
No, that surely can't be
Really
your name.
mean.
Even the
It is
plebs wouldn't have such base intelligence to call somebody that.
People can't help their second names.
Dusha, you're hurrying up here, or what's going on? Come on.
Yeah. I'm just upset that he got my name wrong. That's all. He took
It's
offense to
okay,
my,
Yura. We'll
he
buy
took
you a
offense
drink.
to my
Come on.
long-standing family line. I come from a long line of douches, good sir.
I don't believe I've ever heard of that name in Vicentria. Wait a second.
I'm an immigrant.
You're not even a citizen of Vicentria. Oh, this is pointless again. He rips it up. God, what happened to that last person? I can't even remember now. Right, good day. He wanders off.
I'm like, that was me, and I flick my hair.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
so-
No, it wasn't.
Pretty sure it was.
No, pretty sure it wasn't.
He just kind of just looks confused and wanders back over to his guard friends.
Yes.
And I look at Alta.
No one remembers who we are.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
How can you forget? It was literally like
Can I?
1 minute ago.
Oh,
Sorry.
God. Can I, as the guys walking away,
Jenny forgot.
can I try and sleight of hand his gun?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
No.
No.
Oh, was it a natural 1? Oh, God.
9.
Oh,
No. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Dave! Dave! He points at Senga, and the guards the 5 guards begin sprinting over.
Oh, God, do we put our masks on, guys?
Let's get out of here
run.
now. Run.
Oh, okay. Start
Stop
running.
them! He takes his gun out. I want this fire! Ah! I'm gonna see now if it fires. It does not.
the primer.
Alright, so you're now being chased by the guards of Vicentria. Stop! I deny me the law!
I'll just let you know where you can see your rolls, by the way.
That's fine, I don't mind. That's fine, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I appreciate it, thanks. It's because I'm rolling the wrong fucking thing.
I look at Eber and Altash and I'm like, where are we running to?
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get them forever.
You guys very quickly outrun the guards. These are fine. Sprinting, especially you, Senga. For a short last, Senga is probably definitely the fastest of the group.
Small people are always really fast.
That's a big generalization to say on stream, Jess.
It's true. As a big person, it's true.
As a small person, it is true, but you should say it.
Well,
you guys have a center of gravity.
According to 5th edition D&D, now you donkeys only have 25 feet of movement.
This is true, yeah. This is true.
Sorry. When Sean fell out with you. I do.
Yeah. Look, we're not going down that road, right?
Okay.
So, you guys eventually outrun them. You're in the Heshtentide district at night time. It's dodgy as fuck. You know, the alleyways are dangerous as hell. Where do you just want to go?
Will we go back to the bar?
We'd like to go to the place where the light hits the...
Think about it.
Light.
Look at it and think about it.
Is it a riddle? The light guys throws away for dawn and darkness together bring danger.
Where the light guides those away. The land and darkness together bring danger. The river? A lighthouse?
Is that a lighthouse?
The stars.
Is there a lighthouse, right?
There is a lighthouse in Vicentry, yes, a very big one.
Okay, we're going to that. Let's go to the lighthouse.
Is Willem Dafoe gonna be there?
No.
And Mario?
Then I call the asshole and go, see, Yasso? It's a riddle.
Did you watch the lighthouse, Jess?
It's a riddle. It's a lighthouse. Let's go.
The lighthouse is on a small little island just outside the Varzodian district, like in the water. It's gonna take you guys. If he's gonna take the train or he's gonna walk.
Well, is the train's quicker? Obviously, a train.
Guys, I prefer to walk.
Oh, I'd like the train.
I will be getting the train.
It is currently at night as well, so we would know that nighttime might not be the safest.
Especially
we're not gonna split up.
We're
not gonna split.
Come with the train. Come with us. I mean, Twilight Diva, come with us to the train.
I am gonna go, but Yasuo's gonna take like moon steps on the train because she just has no depth perception or center of gravity.
Moon steps.
You know, like
Okay, so with the train, it's gonna take you 2 hours and 40 minutes. With the train. Without the train, it's 1 second. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Cotton socks.
Get it together, GM.
It's gonna take 4.5 hours on full.
No.
Train.
Let's take the train.
Train.
Yep.
It's good for our cardiovascular health, guys, to walk.
I don't know what that even means. Train.
You guys see
You're a
what?
city full of criminals.
Remember what happened last time on the train?
Yes, we got off it and not.
Fine.
You guys walk for 40 minutes and board the train. 30 minutes and board the train, sorry. And as he's kind of settled down, the train is full of ruffians and thugs and stuff like that. And those guys wearing the red bandanas are on it. One of them kind of walks over to you, he's real suave. You all look real tough.
And
you should be rounding with people just as tough as you are. Why don't you come join the Wilco Devils?
Stupid.
Well, how do we join?
That's easy.
Look,
I'll bring you to meet the boss. Hey,
Who's
Shadow.
the boss?
Hold your horses now. Can't be telling everybody straight away who the boss is. You know, I got to kind of test you out a little bit.
Is his name Wilco?
No, his name's not Wilco. We're from Wilco. That's where we get the name, and we're devils because we wear red.
Clever.
That's very creative. That's what Yeso says to him.
Thank you. A lot of people think we're some of the lesser creative people in the town. No, we're not Timo, right? Here's filthy fucking bastard gang. Now we are our own thing, you know, and we're growing and we're getting bigger and we're the best fighters. And anybody messes with us, this is our rail. Now, I'm gonna be nice and I'm not gonna charge you for being on our rail.
Thank you.
But I want you to think about joining the Wilco Devils. Because it's better to be a Wilco Devil than to be knifed to death by a Wilco Devil, you know what I mean?
So where do we go to apply?
Are you serious? You want to come join?
I'm curious now.
yeah, maybe not right now.
You're very good salesman. Maybe later I could go.
Not really a good salesman at all, though. He hasn't even given us a proper pitch.
Yes, I think it's really.
He's trying though. Let him try.
Look, you want to join the Wilco Devils or you don't. If you do, right, I'm on this train pretty much every night. Come and find me.
Right.
I'm going to go back to the boys and say I might have 5 new recruits. If anyone asks, if any Wilco Devil gives you any trouble within the next 24 hours, you just say, Shankso said, don't mess with him.
Shankso. Nice name. Yes, I will. Shankso.
He looks
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, he looks at you saying and goes,
Alright.
She's crossed arms staring at the floor. She's not even acknowledged this person.
looks at you, Yasso.
Alright.
Yeso just looks out the window like.
Looks at you, Ever.
Right, see you later.
What?
Yeso looks at Ever. He's just intimidated by her beauty. Ever, don't mind him.
Are we really gonna join them losers?
I
Hold
don't
on so
think
long.
so.
I wanted to do the front of him, and I was like, no.
Maybe Altash is, but he doesn't make decisions for all of us.
No. Don't get me wrong. Information is power, and I like to have a lot of it. Let's know our baddies before we just go up and start attacking the younglings.
But just remember, Altash, curiosity killed the cat. You give out to me for
and
getting
you're
my
one.
Sigma.
Hey, you're the most curious one of us all.
I'm just saying, so don't judge me for it if you're being curious too.
It's not curiosity. I'm just hearing the man out.
Sounded pretty curious to me, Altash.
I'm
And she's
give it
going to
to
sit
Ye-
there triumphantly.
I'm gonna give it to Yeso. You did sound pretty curious.
The last time,
Yeah,
I'm not even explaining myself.
lately.
I'm not even explaining myself to you because you win, Twilight Diva.
I think we're gonna start calling you Diva Blade now.
Yeah.
Yes. But we all know if it was on the battlefield, who would win, Quinn? Oh, you're not smiling anymore, are you?
I wasn't
Look at
smiling
Quinn.
before.
I look at Quinn and I'm like, is Altash grumpy? I think Altash is grumpy.
9 times out of 10, Altash is grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen Altash not grumpy.
I think he's hangry. Is there a food cart in this right?
He's interrupted by just as you just kind of see Shankso in front of all, throwing this really strong punch, like just at nothing, just at the air. He kind of just looks over just to see if he's looking. It's like he's just expressing how like tough he is.
Yeso's got to clap. Like, no, he didn't hit anyone, did he?
Him.
He gets real embarrassed and walks off. I will say these Wilco Devils are young. All of them are just over 18. And they're just wrecking the train. Like they've no respect for anything. They're graffitiing and everything, and tearing the lights out and stealing the little Xantic orbs, things at them. The trains are in bits because of people like this, you can tell.
Those orb things are radioactive.
I know.
They're gonna poison themselves. This problem solves itself.
How
So,
much longer is the train?
The train comes to a stop.
Now.
You guys have been on the train for like fucking ages. Like, it feels like, I think it's been an hour and a half. You have a little bit of a walk ahead of you, but you can see in the sky. It's about, Jesus, it's late now. It must be about 2:30 in the morning now.
Jesus.
And you can just see lights swirling across, green lights swirling across the sky, like two massive beams as the top of the light, this massive lighthouse spinning towards ships away from the dangers of land. You guys walk for another. You guys are in the docks now, and the docks is a very different experience to the rest of Essentia. It never closes. Everything stays open all night. People are constantly bringing fish in. A lot of the ships are unloaded at night time to kind of keep like the hustle and bustle of pickpockets away. And there's tons and tons of speakeasies, taverns, and pubs all along the docks. You can hear people singing. It's rough though. The smell of stale ale and you know, dried in rum to the boardwalk it's disgusting. The smell of urine mixed with like human feces and just the general stench of utter and total nighttime debauchery just lingers on the docks like a heavy oxygen of its own kind. Eventually you've reached the very coast and you can see the lighthouse ahead. Now the sea is rocking up against right up against the massive rocks. There's only one way you guys can see to get to the lighthouse, and it's to go down into the dinghy and take it across.
Can we all swim?
No. I wasn't born near water.
Can't swim.
No.
Go, I'll tesh.
I can swim.
You don't like water.
Oh yeah, you said this already. We can be in the boat together while the rest of them swim.
No, we're all gone.
How far is it though?
Oh, that's a good bit, man.
How far?
700 meters.
What's that in feet? What's that in feet?
Fuck!
That's unfair. Swim.
Multiply by 3. 2,100 feet.
It's
Roughly.
2296 feet.
I know sometimes you guys judge my ideas, but would it be worth our while going into one of these establishments and seeing if we can get a sailor to bring us across?
Probably not a good idea to let people know we're going here.
I mean, all we have to do is say we want to get across to the lighthouse. We don't have to give them any more information.
Rowboat can it be?
The what?
It's just a rowboat. How hard can it be?
Well, it's more the sinking and drowning part I'm worried about.
It's not that far.
Okay.
How many of us can fit on the boat? This thingy.
How many of them could fit on there?
Oh, you could all fit in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could all fit in it. Yeah. It could hold up to 7 people. 6 to row and 1 at the helm.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of pull Bern, Yesso on Quinn's side and look at them. We'll get on the dinghy, but for the love of God, No messing, please.
That goes for me too.
That's why
it's quite heavy.
Please, no messing.
I won't mess, so I'm the one who
I'm just asking you as a friend and as hopefully a good person. No messing.
Excuse
I
me.
think this is a bad idea.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you looking across the water?
Are you looking to seduce me? Why are you walking?
Because I'm incredibly drunk.
How drunk are you?
But that is my boat. I am the one who looks after that lighthouse. And I can bring you there if you'd like to see it. Light, is that it?
Now, here we go.
How would you get us across?
It's very simple. I'll just put you in the boat and we'll just row across. But I will do it my way, which is very better because I do it every day for a living. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Your name isn't Jack, is it?
Can I roll a perception check to see if he's wearing document gear or like a fisherman's?
You don't need to roll a perception
rank
check
him.
for that. He's wearing a big kind of tri-horned hat. He's got a rung of keys around his waist and a rapier down by his left side.
But is he wearing rain protection and shit like that and stuff?
No.
So he looks like a man who's been down here long, or he just looks like a fucking adventurer?
He does have very tanned skin, as if he's always in the sun, which would be some symbol of a sailor.
Is he good looking?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. He has a goatee that runs down with several braids on it.
Lads,
Oh my god, is he like Johnny
That has to be an emo.
Are you sure
Is
your name
he
isn't
good
Jack?
looking?
Yeah.
Jenny always asks. Is he good?
Yeah.
For a small price for a bottle of rum, I'll bring you across the water. It'll be quick and simple.
Oh,
Let's
I
do
think
it.
that's such a generous offer. I think we should go, guys.
He walks up to Yasuo, takes his hat off. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name? You're from around here. I've never seen you before.
No, my name's Yasuo.
Yasuo.
I instantly trust him. I look at Aldash.
He rubs his fingers in his face and goes, Nulal manale. Jabatala Stelia.
What the fuck
I'm
did you
sorry?
say?
Gesundheit?
I said, Numa tala telia, mona tala destra.
Do we understand the language? Obviously we don't.
Nobody knows the language you're speaking.
I'm not very traveled. I don't know what you're saying.
Yes, mulla, tala, bala. Do you too?
Most people really don't ask.
She's like, oh, he's so funny. I think we should go with him.
No. I'm gonna put my hand over Yasuo, just kind of pull it away from this guy.
Is anybody in your room just across the water?
Can you just bring Yasuo over and then come back and get the rest of us?
No, we're not gonna leave him alone.
I would definitely be more than willing to do that myself. He bows. On my honor as a sailor, she will be back to you happier than she's ever been.
I'm sold.
Well,
Bye, guys. Great D&D party.
No.
she wants to go.
Altash.
Well, she's talking about curiosity. Well, let's see which cat dies first, huh?
Oh, no, come on, guys. I'm only messing. Let's all go. He seems like
No,
fun.
yeah, so you go. Go on, no, you go, yeah, so come back for us.
No, you're just afraid to get in the boat.
He holds his hand out. Oh, you're forgetting my price.
Yeah, so was your price, no? I'm joking.
No.
Joke, that was a joke. I'm joking.
Woman is not a price. She's a tip.
Get down, everybody. Oh. Just, sorry. But I don't know where to get alcohol in this vicinity.
No, just give me the money and I'll buy it myself. I understand the ways of the barterer, you see. I have traveled these lands.
Very distinguished, yeah.
Give him a copper and see what happens.
But you're also asking us to put our life in.
I promise you, I will leave you just as safe as I found you. Promise. Promise, I promise.
But it's very hard when you're can't stand in the same spot.
This is my natural demeanor. I am a well-traveled sailor. Okay?
How good are you with that rapier?
My name is Traverto Rashgard.
Nice.
How good are you with the rapier?
You've never heard of me.
No.
That's because everyone I use my rapier on is dead.
Well then, I take out my rapier. The first one to hit first. Yes?
I am not in the mood to dilly-dally with plays tonight. I will just simply take my payment, bring you to your destination, and I will go back on my jaunty merry way, where some fine lasses are, where there could be a fine lass, on my knee.
I look at Altash and I say, Altash, he probably walks like that from all his time at sea.
Exactly.
It's wavy out there.
It sways.
Or because he has sores in places where it's difficult to walk with sores.
I'm clean.
He
Apart
also
from a
looks
small
down. Oh.
bout of gout, I'm clean. As can be.
Oh.
So it's
I'm gonna inside check that. I want to see. I want to feel if that's a lie.
He's riddled.
Can we just go to the lighthouse, please?
That's a 10. I can't tell.
I don't mind going to the lighthouse. I just don't want pissy fucker to drown.
How about this? Okay, how about you give me 3 copper and a kiss from the cheek from the lady, and I'll give you the key that unlocks that little thingy, and I'll go on my way. You just leave it in the lock. I'll come get it later.
Sure, I like that better. That's a better idea.
We have a deal. We strike a deal, gentlemen and ladies, gentlemen.
Oh. It's up to you, yes, or if you want to give him a... It's not up to me.
No. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I don't kiss on a first date.
Well, there are plenty of women who will. You know, Manella gives, Manella takes it away. Opello loves.
What about 4 copper?
Deal.
Yeah, so
I don't have
never
fucker.
bargain ever again, please.
But I didn't want to give him a kiss.
Y'all skip.
And I want the
we
copper.
could have still
please.
got him just for 3. Without
Just give me the copper. Just give me the copper. I give you the key.
Yeah, I'll give him 4 copper.
Oh, thank you. I will have quite a merry night with this, and hopefully no husbands will come for me, and I will have to kill them. He hands you the Altash. He hands you Quinn the key. It was a miracle meeting you. Never forget.
Can you just wait there? Quinn, check does the key fit the lock?
You shall have to go down to the bow. It is like a walkway down.
Wait, no, hold on. I thought you were bringing us across.
No.
No, he didn't
No.
feel comfortable to get in with the captain, like Captain Rashgard, but if that's what he wants, that's what he wants. I'm okay with that.
Oh, now I think he... What? Why aren't we going with the seaman? He knows what to do.
I am not a
Because he's
seaman.
intoxicated.
I'm a captain.
Why aren't we going with the captain? He knows
Because
how
he's
to ride about...
intoxicated. Yes, sir.
Can he be captain?
Those
of a
aren't
dinghy?
sea legs, those are rum legs.
But do we really think we might know more about this boat than the captain?
It's a dinghy.
Look, it's simple. Just go down to the boat. I'll wait right here. And if the key doesn't work, that means I've given you the wrong one. I'll just come down and give you the other one. It's okay.
Okay.
Well, Yasser's going to sit down and be like, well, I'm not going without the captain. And I look at the captain and I say, and a captain, like, what happens if that ship goes down and you don't go down with it?
Yeah, so
Like,
it's not counted as a ship. A ship is a big
Excuse
vessel.
me.
That
It
is
has
a
a name.
dinghy.
It has a name. It's called the Wayland, okay? And it's a tender
what?
being. It's called the Wayland. And it has a tender stern. And it has, I'm a captain of a ship. If it has a name, it's a ship. So, your face.
It's on the water. Yep.
And it's on the
So
water.
when I go down to this dinghy, there will be a name on it. Yes.
Scratched into it, the Wayland.
I look at Altash and I point at myself and Captain... What's his name? Captain...
Rashgard.
Captain Rashgard. I look at Altash and I go, you can't argue with intelligence, Altash.
I'm telling you now,
when you
Lady
Yes,
can
yes,
stay with me
so-
if she so wishes, and you can go on your adventure to see the light.
yes, so when you find it, please bring it there. 'Cause, I haven't spoken to anything intelligent in a long time. Anyway, let us go.
I look at the captain and
But
go,
don't start.
Goodbye, my lady. Perhaps next time you will greet me with a kiss and a bottle of rum.
like, bye, handsome sea
Nice.
captain. And I mumble under my breath, I hate you, Daltash. And I walk off.
You all go down the cliffs, yeah?
Yeah.
We all slip and die.
So I just need everybody to throw me a dex check.
Oh fuck.
A dexterity saving throw. It's a really easy DC.
Oh, fuck.
Is it how easy?
How easy.
I'll take that.
Is it-
Jesus.
13.
how bad it was?
Oh,
Eight.
God.
The rogue got a 7.
Hey,
15. How the fuck?
Ever just
I don't think he has so dexterous at all. Sorry, I have to actually find her.
I was definitely not fucking dexterous. I have 1.
What?
Plus
Ever
one,
actually
plus
goes true to Diggy.
Oh no, I didn't.
What did you get?
Me?
Yeah.
I got a
A
natural
natural
one. The dice give it and take it away.
As they're kind of coming
back
down.
in the sea captain.
I actually go back to the sea captain. He was riddled, and now I do have to wear the leopard mask.
Oh, no. Well, you're all kind of walking down the boardwalk down like the arch, and Yasso slips and cannonball like bowling balls into all of you, knocking you all down. Cause she's all begin tumbling down right down to the very bottom. He's all reached the bottom. He's all like on top of each other.
Oh, Dash, you're back, okay?
I'm sorry.
yes. I seem to have a David in it though. Oh, what the fuck?
Look at Altash. I'm sorry, guys. I think we should have had some help coming down here. It's quite dangerous.
No. The rest of us were okay walking down.
Yeah, so you gotta stop thinking about Captain Rashgard. Just think in the moment of what's going on.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ever.
Anyway, I look at the thing and does it have a name on it?
Roll an investigation check.
God.
It's really small writing just underneath.
Fucking A again, man. What the fuck?
You can't find any writing that says it.
I knew you couldn't be captain of a thing. I just gotta walk around.
Can I do a investigation check to see if the boat is in working order?
Yes, you can roll me a perception check if you want, or an intelligence save and throw. What would we do with that one? Yeah, probably be an intelligence save and throw, but you can add your proficiency bonus onto it if you don't have it. Oh, thank you for the sub, Goblets. Much appreciated, bro.
Oh, thank you.
What? That's an 18.
This boat is sound enough to travel water, yes. It is locked up, though, with a chain.
The boat looks in good condition.
I'm gonna put the key in the lock on the chain.
It doesn't work.
Oh, mother.
I come back up and look at your man.
In fact, the key snaps.
I look up as your man gone.
Well, you couldn't see him on the way down. You'd have to go back up and see if he's still there.
Let me look at that key.
I change into my masks, and all you see is these black smoky wings come up as on my shoulders as I fly up.
Wait, can I have the key for a moment?
Yeah, I
My
passed
mask
the key
is on
over.
as well.
I passed the
I'll
key over.
cast mending on the key and fix it.
Okay, well, I will say, Ever, you're probably a bit too surprised from what the fuck Altash has just done. He's just flowing. That is like, he flies up onto the top while you're casting Mending, and you land. You're coming up as well, Senga, yeah?
No, I'm staring wildly after Altash.
Why does
Quinn-
he always have to show off?
Quinn, you feel a little pang of jealousy as he has wings. You're the angel of death.
I pull my gun out.
Take it.
Shooting birds.
You land, Altash, he's gone.
Perception check from like up.
Yeah,
up
you don't have night vision though, so it's gonna be a disadvantage. Funny enough, all dim light
Natural
gives you a
20.
disadvantage.
Oh,
And
no.
tree.
20.
A tree. Oh god. You have no idea where he's gone.
I just fly back down.
Just landing. Ever has fixed the key.
Try the
Oh,
key
we tried
again.
to open the key.
You know, Ever, from touching this, it's made of tin and will snap again. This is a
Oh, it's
fake
a
key.
Fake mother.
Oh, he probably got confused. He did say it might be the wrong one.
Alright, I'm gonna summon my mask, Altash. I can help you find him.
Unless you could see in the dark, I don't think so.
No, but I can track him.
No, how about this? And I just fucking take out my swords and start smashing the fucking lock.
Oh,
Okay. Roll me a to hit check. If you roll under 5, your sword will break.
Okay, 25.
Oh,
You hit it. Now roll some damage. You just see Ever, you see he puts a big chink in the chain. Ever, you are very aware though from your blacksmithing skills that if he keeps smashing that chain with that sword, it's very likely his sword will break before the chain does. Even though that was a pretty good strike he just did. He'd need to keep doing strikes exactly like that.
Altash, your sword will break if you keep doing that.
But
Can I-
what's this thing connected to?
Well, give me a second. Let me try something. Can I use my screwdriver to try open that lock? Disassemble it?
No, but you could use the screwdriver to pick the lock. If someone knew how to do that.
What's it connected to? What's it connected to?
It's literally built into the rock. It's hammered into the rock.
Does anybody want to borrow my... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. It's not a thieves' tool kind of thing, is it?
I'm just like, it could be used to fiddle with this lock.
Does anybody know how to pick a lock?
I could give it a try.
I'll give Singet my screwdriver.
Roll me a. Are you proficient with thieves' tools?
Yeah.
So what you do is you roll a d20 and you add your proficiency bonus.
Just a straight D20.
Yeah, it's not a sleight of hand. I thought it was. It's not. It's a thieves' tool check. Wow. No.
Nice.
It's a weird one. It's up to the DM to decide what check.
In this case, it'll just be a proficiency bonus added on.
Give me it.
And that's a fail.
Give me the thief tool. I'm proficient in tails still, so.
Are you? How?
How? Because of my background.
Oh.
So what's it? Just your proficiency bonus? Not dex as well?
No. Oh, fuck, it is. No, you do add your dex on as well. Sorry. You add your dex and your proficiency bonus. Sorry, you're right, Dev. So, but Senga, that still would have been a fail.
It all depends on the
Yeah.
tool, anyway. You, like, the DM gets to decide, oh, we will add this on.
Yeah. So dex plus 2. So 22.
So you're like, it takes Altash a fair bit of time because this is a piece of shit screwdriver. But Altash manages to pop the lock.
If I ever see him, that captain of a dinghy, I'm going to fucking flay him. Anyway, onwards.
Zuik, is that
Grab
you?
my screwdriver back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just a bit annoyed.
It's okay. I'm fond of it now because I made it.
Oh, that's precious.
Not really. It's a piece of shit.
Okay. You guys embark
all
on the
I
boat. So who's rowing and who's going to guide the ship?
I'll roll.
All row.
Row as well.
Let's see, yeah. Well,
All
yeah,
row.
no, yeah, definitely. I let Aber row because he's more stockier to me. I'm not the most stockiest. That's what I was saying, guys. I should say.
So
I'm tall. I'm very dexterous.
okay, so 1 has to lead and 2 and 4 have to row. On the right, who have we got on the right side?
Please use nautical terms. It's starboard.
Who's on the right
It's a
side?
dinghy, lads. There's no, it's a dinghy. There's no starboard or ever.
It's
I'll
just
lead.
Captain Altash.
I will try and lead the ship.
Okay.
I'll say that me and Quinn on one side and Iyasu and Ever to even it out.
You guys okay with that?
Yep.
That sounds good.
Okay, Ever and Senga roll me athletics checks.
Oh shit.
14.
13.
And now Quinn and Yasser roll me athletics checks.
Oh, I wish I was proficient. Can it be acrobatics? I have a better bonus.
Nope, it's athletics. You can't use
You doing
acrobatics
fine
and
on this
roll,
boat.
though.
What are you doing?
You fucking dice. It was 19. It's 5.
9.
Alright, Altash, you're rolling with disadvantage. Roll me a survival check.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh, disadvantage. Sorry, it could be even more responsive.
Oh please no.
No, it's a 3.
Trey.
Oh. Get off them dice. Get the new free ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna change
Jesus.
my dice.
So what ends up happening is it ends up taking you guys double the amount of time. Several arguments break out on the boat. as you keep veering to the left
You mean
and
Paul?
to the right. But eventually you guys do get there. It just takes a long time. It's a frustrating journey. You're actually seeing the distance. The sun is beginning to rise. It's taking you nearly an hour and a half to get to this lighthouse. You are exhausted. Everybody take a point of exhaustion.
Ah Jesus.
It's
Damn.
back.
He's back.
First exhaustion of the campaign.
Oh, oh there's conditions.
Basically, you just come to there's a place you can actually stop the boat and tie it up, and there's steps leading up into the lighthouse.
Right, definitely make sure that this boat's tied up.
Is there a locking mechanism on this side that there was on the other side?
What?
Is there a locking mechanism on this side that there was on the other side?
Yes, there is. Yeah. There's a lock that the boat can be locked to. Yeah.
Okay, I wrap it around. I wrap the chains, but I don't lock it.
Yo.
Once it's secure, head up.
No, you just
I
go
say,
inside.
Quinn. I goes, Quinn. Eber, Quinn. Maybe we beach the boat. We drag on to land.
That will be considerably hard to do because you'll be dragging it like 2 feet up onto the dock. It's a wooden dock.
Oh, it's a dock.
It's a man-made dock. Yeah, small one to tie the boat to.
I didn't know it was like. I thought we were just beach onto a land.
No, it's a wooden dock. So you'd have to pull out of the water.
Oh, fuck that.
Is there a key near the lock?
No.
I suppose we can pick this one as well.
Okay. You have 2 options. You can go inside the lighthouse. There's a door, or you can take the steps up to the light.
What was the riddle again? To join the family, you must go where the light guides away from the land.
Up to the light.
Yeah, we go. I go up I have the cage up to the light.
Take stairs up the light.
You guys take the swirling steps up. The lighthouse is a huge lighthouse, so it takes some time. You guys get to the top. You are absolutely exhausted.
They're putting up the dogs.
Yep, I'll walk up.
You see this massive green light you guys have to look away when it turns towards us, because at night time it's so blinding. Turns, and you can actually feel the heat on your skin. All the water that splashed on you is drying off you quite quickly from the light. What do you want to do?
When it gets to the dim part, I say, in darkness dim, I leave behind my sin. So welcome me home, my brothers and sisters. And as the light comes around, I just hold it in my hands.
The light comes around and whoop, grabs. It's like it grabs all of you as you guys just see like this kind of wormhole kind of thing, and she's just teleported through time and space until eventually.
So many times will this happen? Oh,
Everybody roll a con saving throw.
Oh,
God.
God.
7.
Ooh, 12?
No, 6. The dice.
4.
Oh, the new dice like me.
4.
18.
Who rolled under 5?
Me.
Yeah, so you get sick.
Oh no.
It's all over me. Oh.
That's worse than the train.
What is it, these goddamn Twilight Princess?
When did you
goddamn
have eggs?
Oh,
Ah.
Horrible.
There's a door ahead of his. It's a massive black door, with a huge kind of symbol on the front of it. It comes out a little bit and making it kind of a little bit like 3D. It's of a shadow, like a robed shadow. Just it doesn't have a face, but it's looking out, and on its chest is a V, and then below that is another V, almost as if they're like kind of linking on the bottom.
Like a W?
No, not like a W. One V is atop the other.
Sorry, it's just the way I said that. Sorry.
Miss
Fuck you, Jenny.
Wilford.
What do you think we should
just
do,
go
guys?
through?
Well, we've came this far.
Okay.
But remember, we've done this all for ourselves. We are a unit. Remember that. I just go in and I start opening the door.
So, the door opens. You just put your hand on it, and it just it opens and it reveals this. In front of you, you kind of see this kind of carpet. In front of you, first of all, is this red kind of circle on the ground, right? It looks like it's carved into the ground. Strange looking. Ahead of it is a tattered, filthy, not rat infested, but filthy carpet that's torn to shreds. It leads into a room. The walls are made of like a metal. This place has been constructed, okay? And there's a massive table in front of you with just like destroyed plates and food everywhere. And to your left, you can see destroyed bookshelves, a destroyed piano. To your right, you can see like something going into a kind of like the metal kind of wall stop with a door going into a room. Ahead of you, behind the table, you can see like on the left hand corner tons of like chairs that are just they're just in bits. And then in front of the table, though, you see 4 gentlemen standing there. Well, 3 gentlemen and somebody who's ambiguous. First, going left to right, you guys see. Second there. You see on the left hand side, you see Plague Arrow, and he's standing there with his hands across, just standing there looking quite peaceful. To his right is the Sekil Consort. Then to his right, much shorter than him, about 3 feet tall, is this kind of very short person. You don't know what race or gender or anything they are. They wear like a kind of a blue kind of top hat. A blue scarf goes around them, and then they wear like a cape and then kind of like an overcoat that goes down. It's like a turquoise kind of blue. Their face is completely hidden, and you can just see 2 big yellow goggles looking out at you. And then I'll have a picture. I'll show you. I think you're going to like this, Dev. I did describe it to the best of my abilities, but they are quite strange looking. Just put in the chat there. And then to
That's so cool.
Cute.
then to the right of them, you see this kind of very tall 6'5" half orc. He's got like, you know, tons of scars all over his face. One of his eyes is even gone. He's got one of his legs below the knee is missing. It's been replaced with kind of like a peg leg. And his arms are heavily burned. You can see there's some kind of device going across his underneath. Just underneath his short, you can see there's something underneath it, like a gold moving cog. And they all just kind of stand there looking at you. I just sent a picture of what the half orc looks like, and you see the. Do you know what, Beth? I'll put it in the chat for you. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, somebody else did that for me. We just post those 2 pictures in the chat.
He's a distinguished gentleman.
He is, yes. He's a distinguished gentleman.
Very.
Is that a cog in your pants? Or are you happy to see him?
The second concert walks forward. Welcome. Welcome to the lair of the Shao'Ta. I am the second consort. And these are my brothers and sisters. This right here is Plague Arrow. This right here is Sight Saber. And this is... He looks at the half orc in the kind of tuxedo, and the half orc kind of just nods. And this is Terror Morn. You can call him Stuart.
Stuart?
Is he little?
He kind of just goes, "It's a rather long story. I'd rather not get into it right now. We are, of course, in the middle of introductions." And the second conjure goes, "Welcome to the Shadowmancers. I can see you took the price, paid it. Would you care to share with me your names?" You're muted, Quinn.
Am I? Can you hear
There
me?
you're
now?
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fuck, Mulan, stop. No, stop eating the cable.
Oh, Goblins and Warlocks, thank you so much. Did not need to do that, thank you. Appreciate it.
Damn.
Oh my
The name
God.
is, you can call me the Grim. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can call me the Grim Hound.
I welcome you, Grimhound.
I'm Thunder Forge. And I'll summon my mask at the same time?
Yep. I welcome you, Thunderforge. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't need to summon your masks, because when you went through the black door, your masks automatically activated.
Ah.
Yeah, they literally they just shot on. You couldn't control them. I should have probably said that. Sorry. So
That
they
would've
don't
been
know what your
useful
face looks like, and you don't know what theirs looks like. Except obviously,
Stuart.
except Stuart. Yeah.
Sure.
Unless that's also a mask.
Yasso
Pleased to meet
steps
you.
forward. Oh, sorry.
It's just pleased to meet you, Thunderforge.
Oh no.
Yasso steps forward. I'm Twilight Diva.
He looks to the left at Plague Arrow. Plague Arrow looks at him, just shrugs. We are pleased to meet you, sister, Twilight Diva.
I just gotta look at everyone and be like, I really like my name.
Everyone's gonna give the like sigh and just be like, you know.
Quinn has his hand over his face.
Over his
Wait, you
mask,
don't-
covering his face.
Yeah, you don't need to cover your face. Your mask is doing it.
And I feel like I have to do it twice.
What about you? He looks at you, Senga.
Ashen Skulker.
We are pleased to meet you, Ashen Skulker. Welcome.
gonna nod.
And I just bow and I go, Visage Blade.
Welcome, Brother Visage Blade. We're pleased to have you all here. It has been many years since the dark days of the Shao'Ta that we did not welcome somebody. We do not know who you are, for you have paid the price. But we know your new name, and that's good enough for us. We may have no memory of who you are, but I obviously trusted you enough to set you on the path. I probably knew you for several months, I'm assuming.
Oh.
We only met yesterday.
I wouldn't be so careless as to do that.
It's true.
I look and I'd like to say I was your favorite.
I think I'm going to get to know you a lot better, Mr. Twilight Diva.
I think we already know her a lot.
There is but one more thing you must do, and it is strictly ceremonial. When we founded the Shao'Ta 18 years ago, we always said we would ring these words to new people who come in. What I need you to do is kneel.
Yes, O'Neill's.
Same.
Yeah, I'll kneel.
Yeah, I'll kneel.
I'll make sure
Hey.
I'm last to kneel.
I hover my knee until I wait until Quill kneels.
I wait. We stay there for half an hour.
I chop
no,
my knees
it's
off. I chop my knees off so I can't kneel.
I can't walk.
See you later,
either.
Shangso. Repeat after me. As destruction of the flame erases my past.
As destruction
Destruction
of the flame erases my past.
And he walks up to each of his, write your original name on this piece of paper.
I don't remember.
Yasso writes down Yasso. Damaris.
I write down my real name.
I'll write down my name.
And he walks forward and he puts a bucket down in front of you with what looks like there's something in it and sets it on fire.
Cast your names into the flame.
I look at Senga and I'm like, it's like a moon ritual, Senga. And I cast my name into the book.
We do not use our original names here. Twilight Diva.
Sorry.
Why don't we start again?
And he kind of he looks back at the three other Shadowmancers and they're like, they just shrug.
You
As
agreed to this.
destruction of the flame erases my past. Everybody say it.
As
Destruction of the
Of my flame erases my past.
My ass.
My past.
In the shadows, it casts. I find my future.
In the shadow,
shadow,
it casts.
Your
I
cast.
find my future.
Oh, this is horrible audio.
Shh, I'm enjoying it. I ask
Podcast,
you,
we're very
brothers
sorry.
and sisters of the Shao'Ta, welcome me
I-
as an equal.
I
ask
ask
you,
you,
brothers.
brothers and
Shadow.
sisters of the Shao'Ta,
I'll call.
Welcome me as a brother
welcome me as a
Welcome me
brother or
as a
sister.
or sister.
As an eagle.
As an equal.
As an eagle.
As
As
an
an
eagle.
eagle.
As an equal.
I ask you,
Brother.
brothers and sisters of the Shao'Ta, know the justice in my heart.
I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Shao'Ta.
Oh, the justice is in my heart.
I repeat what everyone else said.
God.
No, Dave, say it, and I'm not going ahead until you say it.
I haven't said it.
Right.
I
I'll be
wait
listening
until
now.
Dave says it.
Yeah.
I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Shao'Ta, be a pillar by which I can stand.
I ask
yes.
you, brothers and sisters of the Shao'Ta, be a pillar of which I can
I
stand.
can stand.
I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Shao'Ta, let us bring terror on those that bring tyranny.
I shoot
I
brothers
ask
and
you,
shell
brothers and
Sisters
sisters
of the
of the
Shao'Ta,
Shao'Ta,
let
help
us
me
bring
bring
terror on
justice
those
against
that bring
tyranny.
tyranny.
And let our vengeance know no end.
And let our vengeance know no end.
When.
Everybody
Are we-
arise. And he puts his hand up.
Everybody rise. Oh, wait, no.
I knew that was going to happen.
I stand up.
Yep.
And he does that on his chest like that. And he says, so basically for the people in the podcast, he's making a V with his two hands and place it to his chest. Vigilance.
I throw my name into it.
Do you? Your name's in the fire, isn't it?
Take it out the fire, throw it in.
So when he makes a sign, he just goes,
Vigilance upon vindication.
and he looks at you to repeat it.
Vigilance upon vindication.
Vindication.
And he goes,
Welcome to the Shao'Ta. Shadowmancers.
Welcome to the Shao'Ta.
and they all come over and start shaking his hands just as to welcome you.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you.
Peace be with you.
Pleased to meet you.
Peace be with you.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Are we going to have a bit of a...
Her name at the top of the fire. Oh, so good.
Yeah. And he goes,
This is our home. None can get in here that do not possess the phrase to get in, so guard that with your life. That knowledge alone was what allowed. Does not matter. What matters is you're here now, and we can put the past behind us. We can start to rebuild. Myself and Plague Arrow will be in this room over here. He points to the room with his left hand over towards the room I pointed out a while ago. We will be in here setting up the dossiers. Stuart will give you a tour around the place. He walks over. I would be more than happy to answer any questions you have and bring you around.
Is there
What's
a
it
faster
here?
way across than rowing?
There is.
Is it on the tour?
It is but it is simply an item I will give you that will allow you to come
okay.
here. Yes.
That'd be most great.
Is there, and I like show him my shitty blades. Is there a better armory?
There is, although it is quite diminished. It should be adequate to fulfill your needs for now. So let me introduce myself.
kind of straightens himself up. You can see he's a man of extreme pride.
Before he says anything, I say, now remember, we can't give our real names here.
It's not that you can't.
Twilight Diva.
It's not that you can't, Twilight Diva. It's that you shouldn't. We Shadowmancers are closer than any family you will ever be a part of. But it is crucial we maintain the pact with the Forge of Masks. That knowledge is secret. It is good you chose not to ingest the poison with which you were given.
Oh.
Poison.
Yes. We like to be upfront about what has transpired. The poison you were given when you were chosen to make a choice, you were told was probably something else, some form of memory erase. There is no such thing. It was poison. It would have been quick and painless.
But this one here, this is where I will go.
Yes. It will expire soon, so if you intend to use it, I would use it quickly. So, I am
Stuart Shao'Ta. I have been a Shadowmancer, or a Shao'Ta, as we are known, by our own volition. I have been one since the beginning, since we were founded 18 years ago in the Great Madness. I was known as Terrormorn. But in the Civil War, which I am unsure if you are aware of 2 years ago, when we decided to topple the Sekal Consort, I was gravely wounded, and I became no more use on the battlefield and in the field itself for the Shao'Ta. And so, I took on a different role. Well, really, I retired. I decided to walk away. But when the Sekal Consort came to me 5 days ago, he said he had found our salvation, and that I should return on an administrative role to help out. It was better than drinking rotgut and dying in a gutter. You see, being a Shao'Ta is a great responsibility. It is riddled with danger. But what you gain is a family. What you gain is freedom. There is no leader of the Shao'Ta. The Sekal Consort does not lead us. He is simply a liaison with the Council of the Seven Cities. When they have a problem and need a Shadowmancer, they pass that to the Sekal Consort. And he kind of points over the room where the Sekal Consort. You may call him Sekal Consort, and perhaps, if he is okay with it, by his given name, Deadbringer. Plague Arrow is like you. He is a simple Shadowmancer. His job is to fulfill dossiers that are given to him. You, of course, met, and you can see, like, in the background, the little tiny one's gone off to read a book. You can see Sightsaber over here. Sightsaber is a different kind of Shadowmancer. They're more of a information broker. She goes out into the streets. She gets to know the people. She blends in. And she will bring you information that may help you. And then there's me. If you need anything, tell me. I will get it for you as best I can. Food, clothing, armor, weapons. Simply say it, and I will make it my mission to achieve it for you.
Weapons.
Could I get to know a little bit about you all, one by one, so that I might know where to take you on the tour? Let me start with you. He points to you, Quinn. I do believe it was Grimhound.
That's right.
Tell me about yourself. What are your talents, your skills? Why did the Sekal Consort choose you?
Good at the people. I'm good at getting people to tell me what I want to know. And I'm not bad on the battlefield.
This is good.
I also like long walks on the beach.
And are you?
I don't say that.
Are you close range? Are you ranged? How do you fight?
I can do both, but I'm leaning a little bit more to long range.
Okay, I will show you.
You have things in this city. These guns. And I would like to learn how to use one of them.
Well, you've come to the right place. I will show you myself. Where are you all from?
Vanis.
Vanis, the cancer of the lands. Very well. He moves on to you, Twilight Diva. Aside from being a comedian, what would be your powers? Well, when I say powers, I should say abilities.
Well, actually, I could take a look at your arm if you wanted to. I seem to be able to, like, help people.
My arms were burned 2 years ago.
Well, I don't really know if I can help or not, but I can try.
He kind of puts his hand out. Yeah, so you would know your healing magic won't help this. They're scars. They're scars, like.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. Actually, on closer look, I don't think I can help. I'm sorry.
Pity. What else can you do?
Well, a lot of healing. I can see really far in the dark. Yeah, that kind of.
She's eating her carrots.
So he's the comedian. What say you ever?
I don't really know what to say. Like when the guys are in trouble, I kind of help them.
We'll see what you're capable of. Don't worry. We'll figure it out together. You are home now.
Thank you.
And you, comedian. Thunderforge, was it?
Yes, Thunderforge. I can. It seems I'm very quick to know how things work, and I can make things. If you ever get me a prosthetic, I could try being your leg.
I would probably recon that because you have no clue how to make prosthetics yet. That's something you have to learn.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, well, I've seen prosthetics, so that's
You've
what I mean.
seen
like,
them, you know they exist, but you've no idea about the inner machinations of them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you get me a prosthetic.
Oh,
I
sorry.
prefer-
My bad. Yeah,
Sorry.
my bad. Okay. That may be possible to be arranged. I did not know anyone outside the Santifices could make them, though.
I can give it a try. I just need some smithing tools as well.
I have just a place to show you on the tour, believe me. And what about yourself? Looks at you, Senga.
I'm nae from Orvanis. I'm from Khartoum.
You say? When was the last time you saw the fair city?
150, 170 years ago.
Yes, I was like.
Oh my god, she old.
I could be friends
Oh my
with you,
god,
Laura.
so old?
You don't even know what Snapchat is.
Oh, wow.
That in itself is a dated reference.
Am I a boomer?
And tell me, what can you do?
Very good at infiltration. And I kind of glance over at the party, and then I last look at Quinn. What I was doing back in Orvanis.
Infiltrating Orvanis? Why?
My mother and I, as well as many other of the dwarves from Khartoum, were sold to Orvanis as slaves. We managed to break out, and we founded a freedom fighting group called Sorsha Azamar. And I volunteered myself into the 69th Regiment to gain information to try and take them down from the inside.
You never told us.
Yeah.
Well,
Couldn't.
she
true.
told one of us.
Yeah. Which makes it worse.
Traitors! I look at the two of them.
Quinn knows because before I was put into Orvanis, saved him. We liberated him. He was one of the many we liberated before we finally got into me getting into Orvanis and getting into the regiments to do it properly from the inside.
I mean, because she saved my life, I told her I'd tell nobody.
Deception. That's what, yeah, that's
And this is the only thing you're lying about.
What do you mean? Look at Altash.
Well, just can't believe you never came to us and told us.
I couldn't.
I chose my family over you.
And I chose
I've-
yous over mine.
I would imagine the price would have been particularly heavy on you.
Just gonna nod.
I want you to understand something, Ashen Skulker. The good you can do here will triumph 1,000 times over the good you did there. You will see, in time, that the sacrifice you have made will change the lives of many.
That's all I want.
Vigilance upon vengeance. No, that's not it. Vindication upon... Oh, fuck.
VV.
Vigilance
Wow.
Vindication.
Who's the
Maybe.
comedian now?
Vigilance upon vindication. And then he looks... And you. It's you, Altash. I believe it was Visage Blade.
And then he feels like a tapping on the shoulder as he sees Altash, but there's like a shadowy version of him right beside him. And then he looks back at Altash, and Altash is gone. And then Altash is where the shadowy form is.
He steps back and he kind of uses his cane to kind of balance himself in shock. Magic. Magic. You are capable of magic.
I would call it magic. No.
Just teleported.
What you saw was the visage of myself.
Can anyone else do magic?
Oh yeah, that's how I heal.
This guy is like having like he's like shocked. I'm beginning to understand why the Sekal consort chose you. We have not had a magical Shadowmancer in a decade.
I'm going to mimic the Sekal Consort's accent and be like, well, now you have 5.
Fascinating. We will do much good together. There is much to do. Tell me, Visage Blade, how are you in combat?
Why don't you test me?
My testing days are over.
No, that's what you. Well, no, I don't
Follow me.
mean you. I don't mean.
We will get to the tests and we will see. But first, let us begin the tour. Before I begin, does anyone have any questions?
No, but I feel that I need to say something before we move on. I don't know if it's just me, but is there any tension in the group since we've just found out about Senga and Quinn and their big old secret? I look at the two of them.
I'm not gonna lie, yes, well, I'm actually a bit disappointed.
Yeah, that was not cool, guys.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't give us away.
Do you like a moment? Yeah, would you like me to give you a moment?
I think we might need one, yes.
When you wish to begin the tour, I'll be just over there. And the room on the right. On the left. The left, actually, was not there. He walks off. Well, he kind of hobbles off.
The whole point of the infiltration was to go undetected, find out as much information as I could, and take it
And
to
then
the
what?
inside. Liberate everybody.
One person.
There's no just me.
Come.
My mother was heading it. With
Is
many
any
other
other?
people and many other people.
Is there any other secrets people want to lay out? Eber?
You can't use that name here.
Oh, Granite. That's the first time I've ever called you Eber as well. I always call you Granite.
No,
Thunders.
I've told everything. I'm not that. I don't mind what Senga and, I mean, Ashes and I don't like who we were before. They enslaved my people. Yeah, thank you. It's so hard trying to remember people's alternative names when there's just their normal name.
Yeah, I'm gonna add them as I go.
I never meant to deceive yous, but yous must understand I couldn't give my position away.
As long as our friendship is real, is it?
Aye, it is ever.
Look, guys, I'm not mad. I'm just a little disappointed, but
Oh, that's even worse.
no, but we're all friends, and it's just sad because I kind of thought we all knew each other. But I guess I get it. But no more secrets from this point going forward, okay?
No more secrets.
Quinn?
I'm gonna put my pinky up.
Yes,
Don't use that name.
No more secrets going forward.
If we're going forward, Twilight Diva, I think your name is quite stupid. No more lies.
I'm yes,
okay, let's go on the tour now.
How were you so willing to leave your family, your children behind?
That was a bit weird, Altash.
To mourn is a very, very evil sickness. But if you have no one to mourn, the sickness is gone.
It is what you said. They thought we were dead.
They think we're dead.
That is what pushed me to go forward. I was very near to taking that bloody poison, and I'm glad I didn't.
I'm glad to.
So we're all good. No more secrets.
Nope.
I'm gonna side-eye Quinn.
Why is she side-eyeing Quinn?
What was that?
What was that? You're right in front of us.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it visibly in front of everybody. I'm gonna look over at Quinn and I'm gonna be like, no secrets.
Oh, fucking hell, even.
Yeah, no secrets.
I feel like they have another secret.
That sounds like another secret.
Even though there's this big, like...
I don't know if they're being sarcastic. Is this like you have a secret and he's just like, no more secrets?
I'm just making sure nobody's got any more secrets.
I have a secret.
I'm so confused. What's your secret?
I am really annoyed at Ever for hating my name.
His name is not
really
Bunsen.
It's Thunderforge now, and we said no more secrets.
I just can't believe you're a TD now.
I hate the name Thunderforge.
It's okay.
Lame.
You're allowed to. That's your opinion.
Does not hurt your feelings. It hurt my feelings.
It's okay. Twilight Diva. There won't be another one ever. So. It's unique.
This is meant to be the greatest night of our lives, guys. And the lies, the deception. I don't even know who we are.
Deception if we're getting loot on the table.
Do you want the truth?
Secrets.
Yes, all of the secrets are out.
Fine. To truly move on, I need to know what you guys think of my name. And she looks at Altash, Quinn, and Senga.
Fine. If you like it, that's all that matters.
I love the Twilight.
Thank you. Thank you. Quinn.
Just the tip a bit, I don't really like.
She's going to completely ignore what she...
It's definitely you. Definitely very you.
Thank you, Quinn. See, Eber, it doesn't take a lot to be nice. And she's going to turn away.
I wish I could make you all tell the truth. If only there was a zone that would make us all tell the truth.
Can we get a secrets counter in the chat?
Yes, secrets.
So before
we have
before
read the
Stu-
secrets.
before his, yeah. Before we go with Stuart here, that is it. You're not going to tell me now that you. Yeah, so you're not going to tell me you infiltrated to become Lord Seal or something. I don't know.
No, I can't think of anything I've lied about. And if I do, I'll tell you.
And Thunderforge, you didn't kill your man, the general.
I didn't. I walked in.
Perfect. Anyway, let us go. Unless Quinn and unless Gramhound and Ashen Sucker, no more secrets.
Ashen sucker.
All right, yeah, I thought I heard that as well.
Sulker, I said Sulker.
Sulker.
Open the way on ashtrays.
Ashtray Sucker.
Do you guys want to go?
I say it really friendly, not Merla like Stuart.
There's no answer.
Is he dead?
Do we not need to go into the room?
Oh, maybe I'll knock. Will we knock? Ever you knock, you've a strong handshake.
I will open the door to the left.
You guys walk over and you just walk past Side Saber, and you walk down this little hallway, and there's a door going right and a door going left. He told you to go left.
So we go right.
Yeah.
But he did say right first.
I secretly think we should go left.
Right.
Deception.
Let's go the right way.
Yeah.
Which is
I will
left.
say the left door is so the right door is like a normal kind of door, like a metal door.
Just a peek, sorry.
The one on the left though is two big, huge kind of doors that are very thick metal.
Can we actually take a pee break, please?
Yeah, we'll take a pee break, guys. Yeah, we're back in a minute, guys. Somebody wants to give me a time stop there. Back
Yeah,
shortly.
Eddie went about 20 seconds ago. So. What time is it now?
I should have like this.
All right. So I had some time to set up a roll 20 there.
I get it.
Let me show you guys what's what
It's
with
combat.
this place.
Myself.
That's not roll 20. That's something else.
Better not be my character sheet, Daryl. Better not be giving it away.
Fair enough, my character sheet, Daryl.
Yeah.
We can look at your character sheet if we want to.
No, no, that's wrong. Don't look at it.
That's wrong.
Don't look at it.
I'm looking at it.
It's beautiful. I can't look
I can't
away.
stop. I can't stop looking away.
That's an notepad. I'm panicking. I'm having a meltdown.
Daryl.
Is that right? That's right. Isn't it?
All this time, I
No,
never
that's the wrong one.
I'm scared.
No, it's the wrong one. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I'm looking.
Where the fuck is this roll 20?
Daryl, I can
there
see
we go.
like electricity and shit. Oh, you're showing, man, shit.
Don't look
I
at
see a
it. Look at the Discord
bloody
instead.
table.
Daryl, you're showing off of my DMs.
No. Oh, no, it's out of control.
Yeah.
Let's check everything else. What? Waffle?
Careful
was
now.
good.
There we go.
I'd like to
Finally,
draw
I got it right.
Um,
Sorry, I opened the two of them in the same fucking tab. That's the
so
problem.
here, for some reason, I feel like there's some thunder stuff here.
If anybody
know why.
Thunder
metagames,
stuff, did you say?
anybody metagames, this is a chance. This is a chance for you guys to prove that you don't metagame, right? So left or right, make a hasty choice,
Left.
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 That's where he told us to go.
right?
Do you not say go in right and then left?
It's a fucking werewolf.
Oh man, it's like you fucking read your mind.
That's where we're
That was
about to be
worse
betrayed
than-
again.
It was worse than a werewolf. Two werewolves.
Two werewolves.
Okay. Here's something for the stream. So, he goes, finally you've joined me again.
Where are you? I don't see you.
That is because Yasuo was on top of me.
Oh.
So, you guys,
I'm frisky after the sailor.
so let me describe the room, okay? So to your left, you guys can see a tipped over bucket and an anvil. Then down south of that is a big huge fan that's blowing air from the outside in. To the right of that, you've got basically a gigantic Xantanium powered furnace that has attached to it. Basically, this can be used for grinding weapons, hammering weapons, heating metals. This is like your wet dream ever. This
It's
is
beautiful.
So and then
It's a grinder.
It's a grinder. There's a grinder there too. Yeah, it's not just a grinder though. There's a big huge box of tools in front of it. Then there's along the wall. There's a couple of weapon racks with all different kinds of weapons if you want one. And then there's some armor racks there too. There's tons of crates down the back of the room as well. Stuart kind of looks and goes, "This is we call this the armory. So here you can come if you wish to store some weapons or armor or obtain some weapons or armor. Anything stored here is communal. If you leave it here, it's for any of us to use within the Shao'Ta. This is, for your particular attention ever, a Xantanium-powered forge. I am unfamiliar with what level of technology you have seen, but being from Orvanis, I assume it would be quite little. This can achieve heats that will allow you to build things extremely fast. You will be able to smelt, forge, and create at a pace you didn't think possible previously. If anybody would like to help themselves to weapons or anything like that, you may come here.
Weapons.
If you run out of Xantanium or you need any specific metals or pieces, just let me know ever and I will go get it for you.
Oh, thank you. I will.
Okay, moving on. So then he kind of escorts you guys into the next room, just up, right?
Just across the hall, the other room.
Just across the hall, exactly. And when he brings you guys in here, he shows you the essentially what looks like something you guys have never seen before.
Broken tables.
It's a complete destruction. Something has been through here and destroyed the place. It looks like there was a battle here. There's scorch marks on the walls and everything. This was once our laboratory. We used it to concoct poisons, potions, and all manners of creations. Unfortunately, it was hit hard during the battle and most of our stuff is destroyed. In the top right hand corner there, you can see a teleportation circle. On the left up ahead, you can see a map of the world. Probably you've never seen one of those before, being from Arvanis. I know they were outlawed. You can see that there are various supplies that have been completely destroyed here. He walks over to this machine that's sticking out a wall. You guys have no idea what it is. I don't know what this is, but I do know it was expensive. Unfortunately, this laboratory will have to be rebuilt. So if you wish to rebuild it, come and talk to me and I can see what I can do, but it will require a massive sum of funds.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Was this damaged in a battle, or did you just create something?
It was damaged in the Civil War. Nothing was created here that could do that. To my knowledge, anyway.
Guess I doesn't trust him.
It was done in the Civil War by the creature that we created.
If you'll just follow me.
A justice golem.
This is the creme de la creme of training grounds.
Jeez.
Oh.
Here you will be able to hone your craft into something truly magnificent. On the left here, you will see we have ranged. This is a particularly difficult way of training, though. It is not simply shoot, aim and shoot. Lightning will try and disrupt your projectile. When you stand on the circles, they will levitate, they will raise, they will lower, they will spin, they will undulate, so to speak, making it very difficult to have a solid foundation to take your shot. This will train you and hone you to shoot under any conditions. Over here to the right, you can see against the wall, you guys see a gigantic statue. And then two spinning circles beside it with currents of electricity flowing through it. This is how we... yes, exactly, yeah, right here. And it's on the right-hand side there. This is how we learn to fight bigger creatures. Say the word and I can activate it and this will attack you. It will try and hurt you, though. This is a hole in the ground. So you go to the middle and you can see there's like a massive hole in the ground. You can see pipes running through the water and all. And there's like wood covering it. This, unfortunately, is another scar left over from the Civil War. Please ignore it until it's fixed. The left down here, you see guys, he points down towards these empty shelves. There's another storage area, should you need it. He points ahead, and at these kind of, they're like dummies with their arms out, but they're on top of gigantic cogs. These will spin, allowing you to fight as if in an actual combat, ducking, diving, and attacking. It will often work where you have a target on one, and you will go to strike it while the other ones try and stop you. It helps hone reflexes. He points at the most intimidating of all the things there, which is the spike pits and the blades that are swinging back and forth. This is a dexterity course. To get through it without being cut is quite difficult. I have actually seen a Shadowmancer die on this course, so please be careful when using it. Up ahead, you can see the massive dragon's head coming from the wall. That was actually found in an abandoned tavern called the Hero's Help Inn. That's Zalanoth the Desecrator. That will essentially help you fight dragons, I suppose. I've never seen anyone use it. He points at the massive safe. There's this fucking colossal safe door. That is the vault. We are not allowed to open the vault without a majority vote from the shadows, from the Shao'Ta. That is where we store the most dangerous artifacts of the Centria. It was plundered during the Civil War, however. But we have changed the combination, replaced the door, some parts of the door, and it is now fully secure and only I and the Secco Consort know the code. If you wish to store something in there, it is something that should never see the light of day again. Something that is dangerous to all of Vicentria. If you'll follow me. And he leads us up here. This is the sleeping quarters. So up here you will find... Oh, I just realised that the stream isn't showing all of it. Give me a second there. There we go. This is the sleeping quarters you'll find here. Here you can sleep, store your belongings, and each chest once claimed, it is yours. Nobody is allowed to touch it. There is a bathroom in here that is kept clean. There is a bath. Several sinks to wash yourself in. This is a place of quiet, if possible. You may rest here at your leisure. And fine, the second, I would say the most important room, but the second last room of our tour. In here. This is the planning room. Here you will receive your dossiers. When you will have a choice from several dossiers that a Shadowmancer must claim. Once it's claimed, you will alone receive its prize money, half of which will go towards the Shadowmancers and the Shao'Ta.
Sorry, Daryl, what's a dossier?
A dossier is a description of what your mission would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here is where you will basically be spending a lot of time planning and understanding what it is you need to do. And then finally down here we have the medic bay. I'm assuming you will take a particular interest in this. Twilight Diva, that was it. The place is that the medical bay is completely unreal. There was a battle here, unfortunately, where 2 people died. Sick people. So, yes, it will need to be restored. Once again, as we receive more funds, we can do that. Or if you'd like to take a particular interest in it, you can. And that is the headquarters of the Shao'Ta. Anyone, any questions?
What? When do we start training?
Whenever you want. You are free, Visage Blade, to take leisure as you please.
I'm going to try the Dex again.
But
sometime.
I would perhaps suggest you all take a look at the dossiers and decide on which one you would.
Oh, do we have dossiers? Oh,
there are some dossiers available for you. Yes, there are 3.
I thought the 2 guys were doing the dossiers now.
They've done it. They've done it. So yes, I will lay those out for you to view in your leisure. But other than that, when can you? Anyone else have any questions?
Rude question. There isn't like a food cafeteria or anything like that.
Oh yes, I completely forgot to show you guys the main hall. He brings us back out to where he's met up. This here is the main hall. Once again, the table with all the fucking gun off filled and smashed plates all over it. There is behind it cookers and stuff like that. However, should you need anything, just let me know and I will cook it for you. Are you all hungry?
It's a long day.
I could use up.
I could eat.
I've made some goulash.
Nice.
What's goulash?
It's like goulash, but more gruely.
Oh, yum. Thank you.
I do hope my cooking skills do improve. I do believe I have given the Sekol consort on 2 occasions stomach problems. I am working on it. It's not my strong point. I was Terrormorn. My strong point was striking when the sun rised and leaving behind a mess of cadavers. Anyway, so I will leave you to it, let you get settled in. If you need any aid with your dossiers, simply shout for one of us. We will all be around here somewhere. I wish you luck, and there is no better way than to settle in than with doing your first mission.
Oh,
there is one in particular.
Did
I would
say there was items that we were meant to get
yes,
back here?
Go to the armory and help yourselves.
Oh no, you said there was an easy way back here.
Ah, yes, of course. everyone must take a piece of jewelry. I would just like to know which you would like.
Jewelry.
Be an earring, a ring, a necklace, a bracelet, a stud.
I kind of have this like little main thing in my ear, and it goes, and I do have like a jewel in it already. And I'm just like something like this in my hair. I have it in my hair. You can see it in Altash. You see Altash's in the drawer and see the little rings he has.
Yeah.
Around his hair.
I'll take a
Would that be
necklace.
acceptable?
Yes, something
I have
like
a
that.
bracelet.
A bracelet for yes, Twilight Diva.
Just a
Weird
ring.
jewelry.
For your braids. You can use your braids, no?
Have a think about it. I will need to open the vault for it anyway.
Give me something for my hair, I suppose.
I'll take a
problem?
necklace.
Necklace, no problem.
Take a ring.
Ring, no problem. This will
I
be
bet
your...
you're gonna start wearing like your shirt open with like a gold chain. Like, the sleeves are rolled up.
For some reason, I'm in Adidas armor.
I would suggest before you do go on your first dossier mission, giving Ever perhaps some time to work his magic and literal magic, I'm assuming, if you're like the rest of your friends.
Maybe a little.
Okay, I would perhaps suggest the first dossier. There is one dossier that has been left for you in particular. The other two you may take or leave. But the one called Sending a Message, that one I would consider. We would like you to announce to the world that the Shao'Ta and the Shadowmancers are back. Anyway, good night. I'm sure you're all exhausted. I will leave the goulash out for you to
I do
eat.
have a question.
Oh, yes?
Are we still in the lighthouse? Or when we were teleported, where exactly are we?
We are about 800 feet below the surface.
Below the lighthouse.
Below the ocean.
I'm
Right,
gonna
look at
over
Altash.
Altash.
Ocean above us.
Can I drink that potion now?
And is this place referred to the lighthouse, or does it have a name?
We have never named it. I suppose that could be your first mission. Name it.
Oh,
We just
no.
call it our home. Our lair, our HQ. It is the home of the Shao'Ta. Good night.
Alright, good night.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna walk over and check the dossier.
Which I'm gonna read the 3 dossiers out to you, and then we'll call
And
it.
the one that you recommended.
Just the one you recommended, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna look at the other two though.
So the dossiers are literally written like on a paper, and they're attached to wooden boards, like a clipboard. And it literally just says Batimo's gang. It's called Sending a Message. That's the name of the name of the dossier. And it says Batimo's gang has grown exceptionally in the last 2 years without fear due to a lack of Shadowmancers' presence. Many believe us all dead as the city has slid back into a den of criminals, cultists and villains, all without fear of retribution. It is time we send a message that we are back. At night, atop the Keltel apartments in the Wilco Flats, Batimo's captain holds recruitment combat bouts. Kill all recruits or have them arrested. The decision will reflect our attitude to the city and them to us. Do we bring them to justice of the people, or do we inflict the final judgment upon them and cast them into the Mentor? Vigilance upon Vindication. Paint upon the pit wall our symbol, a shadowed figure with 2 V's atop each other on its chest. And it says primary objective, deliver a message that every criminal in the city will understand. And then it says danger level 1.
Danger level 1.
Yeah. And you know what? I think we're going to end the session there tonight, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we read the other ones?
Yes, I'll read the other ones here. A person, this one's called Madness and Mutation. A person has been brought into St. Victor's Hospital. Make sure I'm reading the right one now. Yeah. A person has been brought into St. Victor's Hospital with severe mutations. The council has requested the Shadowmancers investigate this as it has dark magic written all over it. And the Magro Order do not have the resources. Primary objective, ensure the source of the mutation is marked as not dangerous or make it not dangerous. Danger level 1. And the other one, there's actually 4, sorry. The other is a plague answer is the third one. An entire section of the Wilco district has been quarantined due to an outbreak of a plague called the Wanderpox. Those infected enter a sort of catatonic state that involves them wandering around aimlessly with no sign of life other than breathing a deep moaning wail they occasionally let out. A priest of Hamkiel named Tulfo is currently running a camp trying to figure out a way to cure the plague. We intend to help him. We can supply you with specific masks that will stop you from contracting the plague through breathing, but transfer through fluids is still possible. It is vitally important this plague remains isolated to this district. If it gets out into the rest of the city, the results will be catastrophic. Primary objective, ensure it cannot spread to the rest of the city by any means possible. Secondary objective, help Tulfo find a cure. Danger level 2.
Oh.
And then the last one, I haven't written this out, so I'll just spitball this one. A strange mechanical creature has attacked Baltoro Square in the Andevian district. It has killed dozens of people and dozens more of a Centurion Guard. They have managed to contain it for now, but they need a special team to go deal with it. Primary objective, disable the machine. Secondary objective, try and find its source. Danger level 2.
Twos, okay.
Okay. There are the dossiers that you can choose from for the Shadowmancers. And you don't have to stay here. You guys can leave and go into Vicentry and do your own thing as well. So yeah, you guys are free to do whatever the fuck you want. You can sit here growing a vegetable patch if you want, but it won't make a good game.
Whoa.
You've never watched Stardew Valley streams.
Vegetable garden.
What?
They're all awake now. Right, guys, we're going to end it there. And next week, when we come back, we're going to find out what dossier they're going to take first. Are they going to take a dossier? What's going to fucking happen? It will be a interesting one. I know what I'm hoping he'll pick, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and thank you very much, guys, for listening.
Yes,
Thank you.
And you know what?
Next time.
Oh, sorry.
I won't do a raid tonight. I'm gonna call it there because I can think everybody's a bit tired. I even I'm a bit tired. So, bye everybody.
Goodbye.
I will see you guys
Bye,
next
podcast.
time.
Bye, podcast.
Bye.
Bye bye.
My podcast.
Bye bye.